All right, I am live. And I put it to 8:05, but I put it in there just in case I was a bit late. But since I'm here, I figure I would just start it and see what happens next. I don't know if they're still in the chat, but I saw Silver Wings, Alan Stanley, Rafe, and RJ. And I don't know if you're still in here, but hello there. Either way, hope everyone is doing well Friday. Usually we would be doing a Friday Night Lives on Dead Pit's channel, but Uncle Bill is at the convention for it's at the Monroeville Mall for Dawn of the Dead, since it's one of the last years it'll be there before they tear it all down or whatever happens. Oh, Nicholas, I did record your comic book reviews. They will be up, I'm going to say, tomorrow sometime. So stay tuned tomorrow. They'll be up. Thank you for your patience. Hey there, MTB, Mr. D-Man, Alter Ego. No problem, Lucas. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm finishing up the Spire. I finished the BioShock playthrough is almost all uploaded, and then I'll start uploading the Spider-Man PS4 playthrough for you, Lucas. Well, Walmart and others such bought the Monroeville Mall, so I think they said there's only maybe next year or the year after, and then it's done. More than likely, that mall is going to be however they utilize it, since malls are a dying breed. But hey there, Sabian, Sasquatch best mate. I haven't seen you before, but I love the Death Wish 3 avatar. BioShock is the last two parts, so there'll be 17 total. I don't give a shit about Ballerina. I don't give a shit about some girl that looks like a twig trying to be a female John Wick. That if I sneeze, she blows away. Ally McBeal as a fucking John Wick wannabe. I don't give a shit about Ballerina. And Nintendo Switch 2, nope, did not get it. It's fairly expensive. If I were to get a new system, it would be a PS5, but I'm not getting it anytime soon. Hey there, Fadi. Hope you're doing well. How's it going, Fadi? Hey there, Philip. I'm doing okay. Yeah, Lucas, that'd be very kind of you. Thank you. That would be wonderful. Lucas, I would really appreciate that. Thank you, man. Hey there, Crystal. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I mean, I see Ana de Arnes, whatever the hell her name is. I'm sorry, just looks like a twig trying to fight people twice, 3 times her size. Alan McBeal, action star. I don't give a fuck. How about Gilmore 2? Looks pathetic. It looks fucking pathetic. Adam Sandler looks old as Jim Sotz from Revenge of the Nerds. I don't give a fuck about Happy Gilmore 2. It looks about as funny as a funeral. Looks as hilarious as Seven. So no, Happy Gilmore 2 looks like shit. Rafe, I'm doing okay on this Friday night. Can't complain a whole lot, so I'm doing okay. Just moving the camera a little bit. There you go. But hope everyone's having a good night. Hope everyone's having a good Friday night. So there you go. Attention fan, I'm doing okay. Hope you're doing well. Great, I'm doing okay. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Lucas, I mean, it's like 2.5 hours long, so no, I don't look forward to watching that Transformers movie again. It's like 2.5 hours long. That's cool, Rafe. Have a good birthday on Sunday. Hope it's a safe one. Yeah, Bounty Tractor, I remember being okay. I remember not minding it. but it's not a film I remember a whole lot about. I remember being okay. There's no topic, no specific topic for the. It's just a free for all like usual. Hey, Stretch Burno, how you doing, man? I don't know, Lucas. I guess we'll see when I watch it again. I did not hit it. I did not. How you doing, Stretch Burno? How's it going? But like I said before, usually this would be like a Friday Night Lives with the guys that did Pit, but Uncle Bill, he is away at the Monroeville Mall, the little convention it's like a tour, like a 4-hour tour, like Gilligan's Island. Actually, that was a 3-hour tour, so this is even longer. But there you go. Oh, thanks, Rafe. I'm glad you enjoyed the review. Thanks for the kind words. I appreciate that. I don't remember a damn thing about Amistad, so I don't remember a damn thing about it. I don't really go out of my way to watch slave movies. Hey, Alan Stanley, hope you're doing well. I have not forgotten your request. I'm sorry that it may take a bit, but um, thank you for your patience, man. Just bear with me, but thank you, Alan. I've not forgotten it, but just bear with me. Thank you for your patience, man. Hey there, Will Ferrell number one. Hey there, Dante. Yes, CinemaStab did review that film back in the day on his channel. Doing well, Perminator. Hope you're doing well. I'm not picking up Nintendo Switch 2, no. That's cool that Fabio met him. That's cool. Air Merrick, it's okay. It's not a favorite of mine, but Mel Gibson, Robert Downey Jr., they do what they can. It's not the most memorable in terms of action. It's not my favorite Mel Gibson film, but I don't think it's a bad movie. It's just there. Oh, no problem, Rafe. No problem. If you ever do, PayPal's the best way to do it. Do you have a Cash App as well? But no problem, Rafe. But yeah, Preminator, everybody else in the chat. Hope everyone's doing well on this Friday night. I haven't started Wolverine yet, but I'll try to start that soon because I still have to upload the Spider-Man one. I don't know anything about Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein. Don't care. Oh, very sorry about your chest pain, man. Definitely watch yourself and get it looked at, man. Yeah. Wish you the best, Preminator. I don't give a shit about the new ballerina movie. Thank you, Lucas. But yeah, Premiere, just be careful and I mean if it persists, definitely check with a doctor or something, because chest pains are no joke. No joke, man. Just be careful. Oh, thank you. So your name has always been Sasquatch's best mate, or is that a different username, or have you always gone by that username? The worst movie in 2024? I don't remember. I barely remember the movies that came out last year. I'd have to look it up and stuff. Hey there, Alex. Okay, what was it before? Okay, that's um Happy Gilmore 2 looks like shit. The only way I will see that is if it's a paid request. That's the only way I'll see is if it's a paid request. Oh, thank you, Ken. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words. Taichi fan, hope you're doing fine. Hey there, Bobby. Yeah, Sashra Sunset was so yeah. It was. I was trying to make a joke. I can't say it. It was awful. It was an awful fucking film. That was probably the worst film of last year. Yeah, 15 pounds in 2 months ain't no joke. So, but hey, I mean, I wish you good luck at that. That's always a tough thing to do. So I wish you the best, Predator, at that. Hustle and Flow, I never saw. Mati, hello there. Favorite Roland Emmerich film is Universal Soldier. Universal Soldier is my favorite. Mati, hope you're doing well, man. Hey, Rich, how's it going, man? How's it been? How have you been doing? Writing? Have more of your movies gotten released? I know it seems like you've been writing up a storm for strips. No problem, Preminator. Honestly, the hard mode of Spider-Man PS4 wasn't really that hard. It really wasn't. I mean, when you get hit, you lose a bit more health, but they have that gimmick where if you get enough focus, you just heal yourself. So it didn't work. It's just I wasn't able to use my combo as much as usual. But other than that, it really wasn't that difficult. And because I knew what I was doing, I kind of was a little bit easier this time. Other than a few glitches in the sneaking sections. Dangerous Animals never saw. Um, yep, Arkham Asylum, and now this on hard mode. So, oh, shut up, cat. Once outside, so it to be eaten by coyotes. Stupid cat. Captain the Game Master. I honestly haven't seen that in years. And Captain Planet I haven't seen longer. Anonymous, I never saw. Moonfall, I fucking hated. That was disappointing. So you had one film finish in Canada. Next thing up coming up might be somewhat exciting. And that's just our we did now, Oliver Gruner. Oh, cool. So okay, idea you can't say who it is. An action star we did. Curious what that's. Hey Josh, hope you're doing well. I don't drink, so I wouldn't try any vodka. I don't drink. The Wrestler, very good movie. One of Mickey Rourke's best performances. Always loved The Wrestler. The best season Miami Vice is the first one. I don't give a shit about the new Superman. I think it all looks stupid. Who's your bets on for those going after TCM? What do you mean? What do you mean by going after Texas Chainsaw Master? Not sure what you mean. Saw Predator Killers today. It was great. Cool. I haven't been requested it, so not seeing it anytime soon, but that's cool. Rafe, you don't have to, but I definitely wish you luck on your YouTube channel. You don't have to give me a shout out, but I appreciate it. But I wish you luck on your channel. Hope you guys have fun with it, man. Favorite William Friedkin film is The Hunted. The Zoo, never heard of the show. I don't watch wrestling, Jordan, so I don't give a shit what's going on. I got The Arrival, Charlie Sheen, great movie. I always enjoy The Arrival. Always enjoyed it. I always thought that was a good movie. That came out around the same time as Independence Day, but I thought The Arrival was actually a pretty good thriller. One of Charlie Sheen's better films at that time period. Absolute Batman, never heard of it. Blumhouse bought the Saw films. Yeah, I know. Who gives a shit? There's been already 10 Saw films. Yeah. So who gives a shit about more Saw films? You did 10 of them. You don't need any more. Yeah, I remember liking Below. I know they got a Blu-ray. I haven't picked it up. But Below I liked. Wow, rewrite a movie. Dolph Lundgren's attached to star. Another 100% official, but looking good. Cool. I look forward to it. I mean, I hope that works out, man. Jared Parker, better than kissing your dad's dick on the lips like you do all the time, Jared Parker. You jealous? Jared says, I kiss Fabio on the lips. And you kiss your dad's pecker on the lips. Which is worse? Must be related to Jared Fogle. It's probably what Jared Parker's. That was his daddy kissed on his pecker, Jared Fogle. Sorry to Jared Reynolds that you share a first day with his other Jared off, but I'm not talking about you, Jared. Talk about the other Jared. Animal Factory never saw. I reacted to Billy Corgan's interview with Corey Feldman. That was a request, Matee. Men at Work with Charlie Sheen, fun movie. Munich wasn't my cup of tea. Driver 72, hello there. Peel, Monty Paw, Sheridan, Paramount, Perkins, Neon, Glenn Powell, and Netflix are trying to get Rice in a bit. Oh, they're all trying to get Tits of Chainsaw Massacre. I think, I mean, I don't care who wins because we don't need any more. I'll pit Netflix because they have like a bottomless pit of money, it seems. So I'll pit fucking Netflix. Rivalry between Donald Trump and Elon Musk. I don't give a shit about their pissing contest. I mean, when you say that Donald Trump was on the Epstein list, either A, it's a hell of a bold move. The new Jason mask? You mean that it looks AI generated? Looks like shit. Oh, no problem, Reynolds. Hostel, I like the third act when it became more a revenge film. Hope so too. I love writing anything, but it would be nice to steep all these Lifetime movies and write something for an action guy I've always loved. Very, very cool, man. Very cool. I definitely wish you the best, man. I hope that works out. Jordan, I reviewed some Doctor Who. Just looked it up. I'm always for more action Preminator. I would never say no to more action scenes in a movie. The Chase is a good one. I think you'll like The Chase with Charlie Sheen. I mean, you even have an appearance from Henry Rollins in it. But yeah, the Chase is a fun one. Christy Swanson, that's a good one. Hostel 2 is a piece of shit. I did not mind An Eye for an Eye. Do I need to pick it up? No. Never seen the movie Spree. Clear and Present Danger, then Hunt for Red October, then Patriot Games. Farm Life Mob. If I get a paid request for Catwoman, I'll do it. I haven't gotten any requests for it, but if someone wants to send a paid request for Catwoman, Farm Life Mob, sure. Hey, movie guy. Jordan, why do you assume I've seen Thomas the Tank episodes? Hey, Judge Holden, I'm doing well. Have you ever watched the Howard Stern movie Private Parts? Yeah, I like the film. Paul Giamatti steals the show. I mean, it's really one of the only things worth the shit Howard Stern has done, to be honest. Because I was never big on his radio show. and nowadays he's a fucking pansy. But yeah, Private Parts is actually a pretty good film. Like I said, Paul Giamatti stole the show. He is the fucking Antichrist. Why didn't I like Hostel 2? Because it's the same fucking movie, only it has girls. And it makes the ending of the first film pointless because it took the good guy and killed him off like nothing in the first 5 minutes. So fuck Hostel 2. It's a waste of fucking time. I reviewed the Smile films, but they sucked. Would you do a Charlie Sheen-a-thon if it's a paid request? Hey Jack, I'm doing well. Fuck Human Centipede, they all suck. I love Dread. Dread is a great movie. I saw it in the theater. Hey Jesse, I'm doing well. Hope you're doing good, Jesse. I love the first 3 John Wick films. The 4th one, I don't. Hey Derek, hope you're doing well. But yeah, I like the first 3 John Wick films. The 4th, not so much. And no, I don't give a fuck about Ballerina. No one has requested it. Yeah, I mean, Heads of State, I don't like John Cena. That's a big red flag for me. He was fine in the Suicide Squad film, but that is a rarity. The director, I liked Hardcore Henry. He did another film. I forget the name of it, but I really did enjoy it. Jonathan, I would only see Ballerina if it was a paid request because I give 0 shits about the film. The only way I would see it if it was a paid request. Hey, Frame by Frame, I'm doing well. How you doing? I'm sorry I've not gotten to your requests. Just bear with me and be patient, but I have them saved up, so thank you. I apologize. I'm trying to get to them as soon as I can, but I have not forgotten. But thank you, Frame by Frame. How are you doing, man? How's it been for you? How are you doing, Frame by Frame? Damage, I don't think I saw from 2009. Favorite Disney film? Animated back in the day, Aladdin. I mean, I don't know about top 5 hottest Bond girls. I mean, to be honest, most of them have been hot. I don't think a lot of them have been that ugly. Oh, glad you're doing good, Frame by Frame. All right, Mischief, Mikey Miller, I'll think about that. It'll be a soap that I pushed up my ass and I'll put it in his mouth. So I'll put up my ass first, the soap. That's why you don't drop the soap, because I'll put up my ass and shove it in your mouth. But if people don't read the chat, they're not going to get what the hell that means, but that makes it funnier. Well, my favorite James Cameron film is Aliens. I never saw the cartoon series of Aladdin. I just saw the movie, and I barely remember the sequels. Betting 2.0 looks like fucking nut cancer. Looks like dog shit. I mean, the first Megan was stupid, but Megan 2.0 looks like 2 times the shit. Looks like rather put my nuts in a fucking grinder. Hey, Charlie, hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, Elon Musk, he said that Trump is on the Epstein list. It's pretty bold to say that. I mean, if you don't have proof, I don't know how you don't get sued. I mean, right, he's got more money than an entire country, but still. Oh, yeah, Megan 2.0 looks fucking shit. Hey there, Chaz Flitz, how you doing? I liked all of George Carlin's stand-up. I don't really have a favorite. The 90s Mortal Kombat, yeah, that's still a good one. I don't understand why Arrow Video or someone else has not put that out. You think they would have because it's the anniversary of Mortal Kombat. You think now would be the right time to do it, but what the hell? Mortal Kombat Special Edition, Anniversary Edition, get interviews with the cast. Why are we not doing this? Why is Mortal Kombat still not being done on physical media? I don't understand that. In a good special edition. Came out 1995, the anniversary. What the fuck? Hey there, Wayne. Hope you're doing well. Interview with the Vampire. It's okay. I don't hate it. Rafe, what are you talking about? The live action one? No, I've not been requested that. Oh, thank you. I like the username. Broke won't joke. What happened to Friday Night Lives? Uncle Bill, he's away for a few weeks. So right now he is at near Pittsburgh. He's going to the convention near the Monroeville Mall where they did Dawn of the Dead, because in about a year or two, more than likely that mall's going to be gone because Walmart and other people bought it, and they're probably going to change up that mall, break it down, because malls are a dying breed. So he figured go there with the family. Dawn of the Dead is one of his favorite films ever. So he's there. And then next Friday, Dead Pit's doing something with Michael Felsher. So there won't be one next week either. I don't know when it's coming back. That's up to Uncle Bill. That's up to him. But he was busy last weekend at a convention. Here he's going to another one, and then next week he's him and they got that Michael Felsher thing for Friday the 13th. So it'll be back one day. Don't know when, but I figured do a stream since. But I mean, Uncle Bill just off doing other stuff. I'll take your premiere. Yeah, that was a fun one. Jordan, if it's a paid request, I'll review them. My favorite Spider-Man film is the first Into the Spider-Verse movie. Same mod, I don't think I ever saw. Favorite Michael Keaton film that's not Batman? Beetlejuice is good, but would that be my favorite? Clean and Sober is good. Favorite Michael Keaton film is not Batman. Beetlejuice is good. Beetlejuice is really good. I got it. Okay. So, all right. I don't know when that film even comes out, but actually, I'll look it real quick. Okay, frame by frame. I got it. Thank you. So I'll look at the release date here, June 27th. So you'll have to wait till it comes out, but thank you for that frame by frame. Yeah, the Dream Team is okay. Hey there, Jeremy Power. I know nothing about Resident Evil 9. No, I don't know anything about it. Can I set a request for you to start an OnlyFans? Trust me, you don't want that. You don't want that. I'll be there 24/7. Pay me. No, look at my dick. Pay me now. Look at my dick. I'll do that all day. That'd be easy to do. I'd be jealous of these chicks. Pay me now. Look at my dick. Who wouldn't want to do that? Why would I form a Culture Club tribute, Jordan? Pacific Heights, I remember liking that. Yeah, I know, Jack. I was fooling too. Like that's I did it. It was a joke. Don't worry, Jack. After Fallout, do you like Road? I mean, honestly, the first Mission Impossible is my second favorite. Fallout, the first one, then Road Nation. Because I do really like the first Mission Impossible. You got a Power Rangers. I don't know what that means, Dante. If I saw Welcome to the Dollhouse, I don't remember a thing about it. Is Sinners your most overrated film of all time? No. Of the year? Yes. Because I've been called racist like 7 times now because I didn't like Sinners. So yeah, it's the most overrated film of the year for me. Fuck Sinners. It's not the worst film of the year, but most overrated. Yes, of this year. Fuck Sinners. I wouldn't form any band. Yeah, people get easily offended. I know, Jack. I mean, I just play along because I think it's funny. Hope the Final Reckoning is the final film in the series. I haven't seen the new Mission Possible. I haven't been requested it, so I know it's almost 3 hours long. Lost Boys 2 is shit. 3, I don't mind. Hey, Jojo, hope you're doing well. Thank you. Yeah, that was fun to do the other night. The worst Sean Connery film? I mean, take your pick. Probably that animated film I reviewed, Sir Billy. No, I don't want to be the next Russ Viper. I don't think anyone really does. Well, I think most people burn out on Mission Impossible because it's not doing that great in the box office. That's fine, Andy. I think the third film's not that bad for a direct-to-video film. Hey, True Fire Pink Guy. Hope you're doing well. How's it going? Favorite Martin short film? Inner Space is a good choice. That's probably my choice as well. For Martin short. Yeah, Inner Space would probably be my choice. Yeah, Brian De Palma's still alive. I don't think I saw The Lookout. Jordan, what is your deal with wanting me to do songs or impressions? I'm not that kind of guy. So, with all due respect, stop asking those questions, man. Top 5 favorite actors? I don't know. I mean, I've always said Sylvester Stallone is my favorite. But that's the thing, like when you say actors, I think more of just they're more like celebrities or they're action stars or like when actors, that's like a different regime, you know. No, I think a lot of new superhero films are fucking bad. And because there've been so many new bad superhero films, I'm like, just stop. Stop fucking making them. Black Panther, especially the second one, was shit. Doctor Strange 2 was shit. Thor Love and Thunder was shit. Black Widow was shit. These new ones look like shit. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. They look like shit. Passenger 57 I liked a lot more than Turbulence. Turbulence I don't think is a good movie. One of my favorite princesses, whoever swallows the best. And whoever's clean. And in their 30s. The Shrouds I never saw. The Batman Part 2, that will probably be canceled, honestly. They'll probably cancel that shit. Hey there's Sean McIntosh. Hope you're doing well. Do you know they're making a horror movie on Bambi? Yeah, they do that all the time now. They did like 3 horror Popeye movies. If he had to redo one of the first 3 Rambo films, I wouldn't. I liked all 3 Rambo films. Why would I want to redo them? I liked them. Hey, Panda Buddy. Disney ones and video game ones, again, if they're old enough, have them swallow, and they'll be my favorite princess. Actors that have a variety and can play any role and be good in it. I mean, James Woods is one of them. Al Pacino is one of them. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Have to really think about that. Retro Game Man, hello there. Hope you're doing well. Childhood dream is to see a Justice League movie. Well, too bad they made a shitty one. You like the Pest from 1999? I mean, 1997? Well, I mean, that's, oh well. Yeah, for some reason they're making a Rambo prequel that no one asked for. Hey, Alexander, hope you're doing well, man. No problem. Thanks for stopping by for a bit. Which Princess Daisy is your favorite? Like I said, the princess that swallows the best. She got put out or shut up. Don't put out, drop the bitch off the next block. With the 3 blind mice. Where the fuck are they doing? Do you think movies, in your opinion, will ever get better again? Not anytime soon. It depends. If they look at a film that's mediocre and they call it the best movie ever, then no, it's not going to get better. It's too mean to be mean to the movie. Can't judge it. Fuck that noise. Fuck that noise up its fucking ass. Yeah, Rambo 5 is trash. Like, okay, I'll change Rambo 5, but the first 4 I like. Is Tom Sitz a hack? Yeah, a hack in the nutsack. The new White Black Panther? No, I've never heard of that. I hope that's a real thing. Favorite songs from the movie Christine? Bad to the Bone's a good one. I didn't know there was a Black Panther game. Wolverine being responsible for the death of Peter Parker's parents? What the I've never even heard of that before. That was a thing? What the what? What was that from? You know, Rafe, I find that funny you say that because I guess you ignore Hard Eyes, which I reviewed and I like. You ignore Novocaine, which I reviewed and I like. You ignore the new Looney Tunes film, The Day the Earth Blew Up, which I reviewed and I liked. You ignore Companion, which I reviewed and I liked. So when you ignore shit like that, when you say dumb shit like that, it makes you look like the dumbest, stupidest, dumbest motherfucker on the planet. And I'm sorry. If you don't want to look like a fucking retard, don't say stupid shit like this. Or you look like a dumb fuck who should go lick nutsacks for a living. Okay, Rafe? It's funny how you want to give me a shout out, but then you want to be a fucking dick. So I love people like that. I'm doing a channel. I want to give you a shout out. By the way, you fucking suck ass. Well, I'm sorry if you're bipolar. Maybe suck some monkey pole. That'll be the pole. And then you'll be by. I don't know what the fuck you want, you know. I'm supposed to be nice about it. No. It's like I'm gonna shake your hand and stab you in the back. Go fuck yourself then. How about them apples? Tired trying to be nice to people who want to stab you in the back for no goddamn reason. I was nice to you. I said hi. I said hope you're doing well. So then you want to be a dick. Just weird. I find that kind of weird, but that's just me. That's just me. Hey there, Randy. Maybe I'm alone in that. Maybe people in the chat can tell me. Am I alone in that? I don't know. Maybe it's just me being just crazy like that. Hey there, Cyber Warrior. Hey there, Team Pin. I love how I'm supposed to fucking kiss ass every fucking movie that comes out. If I hate one movie, that means I hate every fucking thing. But then it's like, I liked Hard Eyes. I liked the new Looney Tunes film. I liked Novocaine. I liked Companion. But it doesn't matter how many films you like. If you hate one film, then you hate every fucking thing. So I love how like people can't use their fucking brain cells. Love it. Love it. Anyway. The last silent film I saw, I can't remember the last silent film I saw. Seems people don't want you to, yeah. If I don't like a film, I guess I'm supposed to just lie and say I had fun with it. I'm more in the Friday the 13th films driver, 72. Western Entertainment's on life support, that's why I thought so. That's the thing, Rafe. If you don't like me, just leave. That's all it is. Just leave, man. There is no door stopping you. Paula, you can like whatever movie you want. Well, Rafe, what were you... Then why did you say in the first place, dude? So many times on this channel, I've had people be nice to me in front of my face and then try to stab me in the back like 5 minutes later. It just gets old, man. I get less tolerant about it. You don't have to agree with me on stuff, but if I'm being okay with you, don't... Jojo Fry, you're the guy that was talking shit to Fabio on the other stream, dude. Goodbye. You're just whatever. Hey, Rockarola. Hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, I know, Jack. I know. Just gets old after a while, you know. That's all. And yeah, it's just that thing that people say I hate everything when I can name a dozen movies I like, but that doesn't matter. Yeah, God forbid I don't love every single film that comes out. I know, God forbid. And it's not like I'm alone either. I'm not the only one that didn't like fucking Captain America, New World Order, whatever the fuck it's called. But hey there, Century Views. Hope you're doing well. Favorite type of Mountain Dew? Cold Red. Thank you, Bronson. I appreciate that, man. I've been thinking about coming up with an idea for a sequel to Trick or Treat. My idea will involve Christopher Walken. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Christopher Walken, great actor. He was great in that film, All American Murder. It's fine, Rafe. Just let it go, man. It's fine. I've dealt with it a lot of times, so just one of those nights. So no worries. But thank you, Bronson. I appreciate that. Saw Thunderbolts for free, still felt robbed. Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, I remember Avatar was called the greatest film ever, and I'm like, I don't think it's that great. And now a lot of people feel the same way. Nah, I've never seen that Driver 72. Actually, no, I think I did see that. I remember not minding it, now that I think about it. Trick or Treat is a fun flick. If a chainsaw, sting your ass raw, especially biscuit style. Just give me something to break. Break your fucking face. Chat, I mean, usually I ignore it. It's just one of those things that you let it out, and then it's not a big deal at the end of the day. It's just the internet. You turn it off, you live your life, and it don't fucking matter by tomorrow, so it doesn't matter. Well, Dre Hughes investigates, I'll do when you shut your legs off so your dad can't enter you anymore. Hope you're doing well, Diablo. New more comic collection? Cool. Didn't know about that. Yeah, Avatar was boring as shit. Shut up, cat. Well, yeah, Cyber Wario is just the fun of it. That's the thing. It's just fun to do it that way. Oh, hey there, Goblin. Sorry I missed you, man. How you doing? I didn't see you earlier. I don't know if you left a comment before, but hope you're doing well, man. And hey there, Arcade. Sorry if I missed you guys. Sorry. How's everyone doing on a Friday night? How's everything going? Sorry there's no topic, but yeah, sadly no Friday Night Lives for tonight. That's cool, Goblins. That's cool. Hey there, Rapper Kirby. Hardy, I never saw. Lee America, thank you. Love movie review channels with all the extra noise. Well, that's what I'm here for. No, well, I mean, other than cats meowing or roosters blaring, that's the extra noise you'll get. But other than that, pretty bare bones operation. But thank you. And yeah, the cat's meowing because he wants to go outside, but unless he wants to get eaten by coyotes, he's staying inside. I don't remember that album. I remember more of the songs than the albums. Anaconda I saw in the theater back in the day. I liked it for what it was. That's coolly America. Thanks. Well, you get plenty of those here. Oh, that's nice of you, Diablo. You took in a cat. Very nice of you. That's very cool. Very cool. Hope everything goes well with it. I like this. Hey, I remember when your cat died. Oh, thanks for reminding me. That's great. I'm glad to be reminded of that, Mati. Thank you. And that's one of the mods. Thanks for reminding me. Because that's what I need. I need to be reminded of that shit. Thank you. Remember when your cat died? Gee, no, I forgot about. But thank you for reminding me. Sometimes I just wonder with people like, I think maybe you should think before you say something. You know, Jack. Whether you're a troll or not, I don't care. I'm just talk, just have conversation, man. It don't matter. It's fun for. At the end of the day, it's all YouTube. It doesn't fucking matter at the end of the day. Just don't worry about it. Just talk. Let's have a conversation. I don't know about most overrated film in general. Hey, official Vaughn. Thank you, by the way, for your BioShock request. The last 2 episodes will be up tomorrow. So thank you. I really, really did enjoy BioShock. Um, I don't know if anyone will ever request the sequels. I'd be very curious to play them. Well, actually, I don't have them, but I have to buy them. But I really did enjoy BioShock. That was a fun one. But thanks to you, Official Vaughn. He was the guy who requested BioShock. This guy. So the last 2 will be up tomorrow. So I hope you've enjoyed it so far. Hope you've liked it so far. Ice Cube or Ice Tea. I like both for different reasons. Ice Tea seemed cooler, but Ice Cube, I think, could do comedy better. Like in Friday. Favorite Aaron Stanford film? Hills of Eyes remake. Yeah, I never played BioShock 2 or 3, or I guess Infinite. I never played them, but thanks to him, I played the first one. I did like it. I like Next Friday. I don't like the third one. The themes of BioShock, I liked more the gameplay and the environment. The themes were there, but the gameplay I liked more. That's what I really had fun was the gameplay. No, I didn't get that angry at the game, funny enough. I'm a bit surprised. But I really enjoyed it. I hope one day to play the sequels. I don't know if anyone will request them, but if they do, I'll do my best. I mean, the themes were fine in BioShock. I didn't mind them. But it was hard to pay attention to the story because I'm trying to listen. All of a sudden, this motherfucker's trying to shoot me, and this motherfucker's trying to shoot me. And then I try to shoot them and kill them. Then I missed out what the story was. It's like I'm trying to listen to the story, then all this other shit's going, and I gotta find all this stuff, and so I couldn't pay attention as much as I wanted to. Spider-Man, the hard mode for PS4 is the next playthrough. That was a request from Lucas to play on hard mode. That'll be about 14 parts. Then hard mode on X-Men Origins Wolverine, and then a few other games after that. So, if I had a chance to make a film, a Raphael Ninja Turtle film. That will never happen, though. Worst film I've seen this year, I don't know. I have to look at a list. How did you enjoy Rapture? What's Rapture? Is that a movie? Sure, yeah, Surviving the Game I do like. Well, Diablo, I'll wait to see what the features are on the Arrow Ninja Turtle release. We'll see what the full features are. Yeah, but BioShock was a fun one. BioShock movie would have been cool. It's your birthday today. Never mind gaming. Oh, cool. Well, happy birthday. Hope your birthday goes safe. Hope your birthday goes well. Hope your birthday is a safe one and a happy one, and enjoy it. I hope everything goes well. And I don't know if I've ever seen you on here, but nice to meet you. Dude Nukem, it was an unreleased PS2 game? Huh. I don't know anything about that. Would I direct a remake of Alien 3? I mean, I don't know how to direct a film. Well, I guess there's a lot of people that don't know how to direct, really. So I guess I'll say yes, I would. It can't be worse. Favorite film of 1983? Uncommon Valor. Titan? I've never heard of Titan. Oh, the underwater city in BioShock. Okay. Yeah, I like the environment, Josh. The environment is very cool, very colorful. I like there was a 1950s flavor to it. Very cool to explore and find all these different money and other stuff. Very cool. So I did quite like the environment. I like that it took place underwater as well. Made it a bit different. Well, Rafe, no problem, man. It's fine. It's water under the bridge now. It's okay. Jack, what you need to know about the internet is tell as little about you as possible because it just makes it that much more safe for you. Rocko's Modern Life I haven't seen since I was a teen. I remember liking it. You didn't like Bioshock 3, Alan? Oh, okay. I didn't never played it. Fablemans never saw. Favorite film in the last 25 years? Since 2000? The John Wick trilogy, Rambo 4, Dread, Searching, Gravity. I don't know what the number one would be, but those are a couple. Bioshock is a criticism of the idea of wealthy geniuses, seeing the government as a means for the lower class to strengthen the capabilities of the upper. Yeah, I mean, I could see that, but again, I was more into the gameplay. So those themes were fine, but the gameplay is what won me over on Bioshock. I liked Indiana Jones 4. I mean, sure, that wouldn't be my number one favorite, but yeah, sure. Die Hard 4. Did you get the point of a movie and still not like it? Yeah, absolutely, that's true. There's a lot of movies that you get the point of it, but doesn't have to mean it's your cup of tea. Alien 3 is depressing in more ways than one. The reason I didn't like Bioshock 3 is because they got rid of the cool atmosphere of being underwater. Oh, okay. Well, I never played it, so I'll take your word for it. I love the first Matrix. I saw it in the theater. Actually, I saw all three in the theater. Fuck the fourth one. Hey, Baja. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope everything's going well for you. How's it going, Baja? How's everything going tonight for you? Yeah, Die Hard 5 I wanted to like badly, so I lied to myself in the theater. Dude, I lied to myself because I'm like, I liked the first 4 Die Hard films, but at home I couldn't lie to myself anymore. It was so shit. Could not lie to myself anymore about that movie. Do anyone remember the Udi loves? I do. Pillow Pants for the win. If you've seen the film, you know what I mean. Pillow Pants, the pillow was the best character in the movie. Yeah, Companion I didn't mind. I liked it. Alien 3 is a cautionary tale, yeah, in more ways than one. You saw Reloading Revolutions in the theater. Okay, cool. Yeah, I saw all 3 of them in the theater. Yeah, Bioshock was a fun one. The last 2 parts will be up tomorrow sometime, but that was a fun game. See, something I like. Something I like. I have not seen the Gamera sequels, and I don't own them, so no, I have not seen them. Oh, cool, Fisher Vaughn. Very cool. That's kind of you. I look forward to that. If that's the case, I'll look into purchasing the digital on the PlayStation Store. Nah, no dead bodies here. Dead snakes. You'll find dead snakes on the property, but no dead bodies. Just dead snakes. Oh, thank you, movie TV show. I appreciate that. Thanks for that. I appreciate that. Godzilla Minus One was a fun movie. I do remember. I haven't seen that in a while. but I remember liking Godzilla minus one. You like movies that are like the old ones? Well, again, I like Companion. The Substance. The Substance I thought was a wonderful movie. And that came out, what, last year? I raved about The Substance, but people forget about that, and that's a new film. Where were these people when I was raving about The Substance and I said Demi Moore should have won an Oscar? I still think she should have won. We don't need a Twins 2. Shin Godzilla was shit. Godzilla Minus One was so much better. Like, Godzilla Minus One was a really good film. I hated Shin Godzilla. Shin Godzilla was shit Godzilla. Yeah, Udi Loves is a pretty bad movie. You like bubbles? There's a character that's literally a fucking pillow that has no dialogue, which is the best character in the movie. Favorite Hammer film? Well, okay, it's not Hammer. I was going to say Horror Express, but that's not Hammer. So I guess Horror of Dracula. Anora I've not seen. No one has requested it. Never got a request for Anora. Food Fight is a pretty awful film, yeah. Last of Us Part 2, never played the game. Never played Last of Us Part 2, never did. Revenge is a great one. Same director of The Substance. Revenge is a really good movie. Very violent, very bloody. People call that a feminist movie. Well, then that's one done right. Revenge was good. Godzilla 2014 was a cock tease. It certainly was. Would you watch Howling 7 if it was a paid request? Yes, I would. I would do that. I have no problems with that. Sure, movie guy, I would. Yeah, I don't care about the new Jurassic World film. Well, thank you, Rafe. Primitive War, never saw. No, I think they're done with Mission Impossible because the new one isn't doing that great. The new one will not make back its money. They spent so much money on that. It would have to make a monumental amount of money and just won't. So I think they're done. They're done. You'll get a Top Gun sequel, but you're not going to get any more Mission Impossible unless it's a reboot. Furiosa is a shitty movie. Do you plan to get Dark? I like Dark City. I don't need the Arrow video release, but I like the film. I like Dark City. I don't need. I have a copy of Dark City. I don't need to upgrade. Well, I didn't see the new Mission Impossible. I'm just saying it's not doing that well. Yeah, more than likely they'll just reboot it one day. Well, I mean, how many movies are called the final and it's never the final? But I think this one will be the final one. I mean, Jason Goes to Hell, the final Friday. Freddy's Dead, the final Nightmare. Friday the 13th, the final chapter. So this one might actually be a final one. Yeah, I own Dark City. I like the film. It's a good movie. But yeah, I haven't seen the new Mission Impossible. I didn't get a request for it. Resident Evil: The Final Chapter. Yeah, well, yeah. Because he didn't any more of those shitty fucking Resident Evil films. Shin Godzilla was 80% people looking at monitors and making discussions in boardrooms. And then whenever they did have Godzilla appear, he looked goofy as fuck. And had lasers coming out of his fucking tail. Stupid. Fucking stupid. Oh, hey, Davey Vids. Yep, I did finish BioShock. I still have a decent amount of games before I get to you, but I have not forgotten, so thank you for that. I do appreciate it. Next is Lucas had me playing hard mode on Spider-Man PS4, hard mode on X-Men Origins Wolverine, and then a few others. Diablo, I don't know. I dislike both equally. Welcome to Raccoon City is a piece of shit. Hey there, Swede. Got to meet Robert Englund in Niagara Falls Comic Con. I took a photo out with him. Cool. Very cool. Glad you took a photo out with him. Hope it was fun. Brian probably charged you an arm and a leg and an ass cheek, but hope you had fun meeting Robert Englund, but I'm sure he charged you a shitload of money for it. Yeah, Darkseid is a really good one. And yeah, Welcome to Raccoon City is such bullshit. Leon is a fucking joke, goober, asshole, douchebag, fucking loser. He's a joke. Let's try to put the first and second game together in such a messy way. Absolute dog shit special effects. The dog looked like out of a sci-fi channel film, so did the liquor. That one girl from the Resident Evil remake that for some reason disappears after going shh. What the fuck? No, I disagree, man. I think Shin Godzilla did look really dumb. Because what was the thing? What was it? The okay, yeah, this thing. Where was it? Where the hell was this? I saw it here. 1 second. Copy. Yeah, let me do this here. This 1 second. And this one. Let me look. Nah, not that thing. Because if people wonder why I say that, I say it because that googly-eyed motherfucker right here. Look at that. This googly-eyed, googly moodly. Look at that googly moodly. Special ed fucking Godzilla. Hey guys. Where's my special helmet? Great googly moodly. That's why I say it. Jesus. That's Godzilla and Shin Godzilla. Look at that. As Arlie Ermy was it. What the fuck is that? Looks like he saw some. He looks like he saw how big my dick was. Look at that. So that's why, in my opinion, In Shin Godzilla, yeah, the early form. Now he doesn't look like that the entire movie, but his early form is that in Shin Godzilla. No, I'm not making fun of you, Baja. I'm just giving my opinion on the because if people ask why do I say that, why do I make fun of Shin Godzilla, that's an example as to why I made fun of it. People are gonna like the movie whatever they want, but that's why I didn't like the film. Well, one of the reasons, not the only reason. One of the reasons why I say it looks like stupid shit. That's I'm giving my evidence on it. So there you go. Yeah, it looks like a giant paper mache. Yes, that was Godzilla early form in Shin Godzilla Diablo. Coked out beast. Steezy turtle from Neverending Story. What the hell is that abomination? Fish eyes to me. To me, it looked goofy as hell. And that's not what I think of Godzilla. Hey there, Julie. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Godzilla was on downers. Well, more uppers, really. He was more on uppers. Like he's high. If you want to see what Godzilla looks like high, there you go. I've only seen the first two direct-to-video Mortal Kombat films. I like Scorpion's Revenge. The other was there. I didn't see the Johnny Cage one. I honestly do not remember the music in the movie. I really don't. Of Shin Godzilla, I do not remember the music. So I cannot answer that question. Yeah, 95 Mortal Kombat is my favorite Mortal Kombat film. I agree with that. Fuck the new one. The new one I thought sucked. Yeah, Idiocracy is a good film, and it is a much more fitting film in today's age. I agree with that. Much more fitting film in today's age. Uh, yeah, Mortal Kombat Annihilation is not that great of a movie. There's some good parts in it, but it's not that great of a movie. I vaguely remember Power Rangers having a crossover with Team and T with that new Next Mutation show. I think there was a comic book as well. I never read the comic. Someone brought up a new Resident Evil game, but I don't know any details on it, so don't know any details on it. X-Men 3 was okay. It was watchable. My favorite action movie is Aliens. I don't know anything about the special presentation of the Punisher. I don't know anything about it other than John Bernthal's in it, but I know nothing else about it, so I can't say anything about it. I don't know what the deal of it will be. Oh, thank you, Edward Duff. I appreciate that, man. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much. I look forward to that. How are you doing, Edward? How's your Friday going? And how are you doing, Team Pin? Resident Evil Requiem? Really? Requiem? Wonder what the story of the game is. Joe Bob Briggs, I liked all of his commentaries from the few movies he did them on. I don't have a favorite, but I liked all the commentaries he did. Vinnie Jones, I mean, he's fine as an actor. I don't have any issues with him. Take care, Rafe. Have a good night. Would you recommend watching Raccoon City? I wouldn't, because I don't think it's a good movie. But make up your own mind For any movie out there, make up your own mind. I'm not here to tell you what to watch. I'm just here to give my opinion on it. There you go. Any movie out there, watch it on your own accord. Think for yourself. I think for myself and like or dislike whatever I want. Simple as that. But yeah, Vinnie Jones, I didn't mind. Teen of the Hill revival. I honestly have not paid attention to it, so I have no thoughts on it. I know the guy who played the Native American, he died. He got shot here in Texas, shot and killed. I forget his name, but I know that was in the news. Because I think he was in Texas. He got shot and killed. The guy who voiced the Native American guy from Teen of the Hill. Teen of the Hill, that is. Well, Robert Kirby, again, I never played Last of Us Part 2, but I get what you mean. I did not like Midnight Meat Train, no. I did not like it at all. Ballerina, have not been requested it, haven't seen it, don't care about it. The Blob, 1988, and The Thing, 1982, I think they're classics. So, sure, give them a watch. Do you know though I don't know the killer's name in House of Wax. I'm not a Hobbit guy, no. Hobbit one, I see your comments. All right. Killer Leah was not a fan of the film. Jonathan Joss was the name of the actor. Oh, okay. So, I mean, I don't remember the details, but yeah, it's too bad. Vincent is the name of the killer in House of Wax. Okay. I mean, I liked the movie, but I did not remember the name. But I liked the House of Wax remake. I like. It's a fun slasher film. Some nice gore in there. I don't give a shit about the Hobbit films. The Hitman is there. Force Vengeance I like. I like Force Vengeance for what it is. Worst slasher of the 80s? I don't know. There's some pretty shitty ones there. I don't know what the worst one is. There's some pretty shitty ones. Yeah, Congo I always enjoyed. Congo I always thought was a fun movie. Always thought it was a fun film. Always liked it. Hey, Manny Datillo. Hope you're doing well, man. I don't know who JWR is, Vincent Universe. Who's JWR? The Phantom is okay. I don't mind it. Foxfire, I didn't see it. Love Southern Comfort. Southern Comfort is a great movie. Still need to pick up the Vinegar Syndrome release. Love Southern Comfort. Jurassic World. I don't think most people give a shit about Jurassic World Rebirth. Who does give a shit about the new Jurassic Park film? I don't care. Who does care? Congo is a fun movie. I always enjoyed it. Vinegar Syndrome can kiss my ass, but I did like that movie. That's cool that they released it, but the company can suck my dick. Fuck Vinegar Syndrome. They're pieces of shit people. Jurassic World Rebirth looks derivative. Yeah, it does. Can I stand those films? Hey, I get you. Yeah, I did. Before I knew how much they sucked, I did order The Golden Child and Jade. They'll be coming probably Monday. Mark of the Devil never saw. Spielberg team. Nah, I mean Spielberg coming back would not mean anything. He did Jurassic Park 2 and that didn't mean anything. But yeah, Southern Comfort's a great movie. Robert Englund, favorite film he did? Elm Street 4, The Dream Master. Fuck all Terrifier films. I did not get a request for Mission Impossible Final Reckoning, Jimmy. I was not requested it. Why do you think Vinegar Syndrome are pieces of shit? Because of what they did to Sean Clark and his buddy who died. Sean Clark, who's a guy who did all those location videos for like Halloween 2, Halloween 3, all those stuff about the locations. His friend died who was a big fan of Vinegar Syndrome, and he went up to him and said, "Hey, could you post something on your Facebook saying it would mean a lot to him because he was the biggest fan of you guys. He bought every copy of your stuff." They're like, "Yeah, we'll do it." Then they never did it. Then he saw them again. They're like, "Yeah, we'll do it." Then they never did it. Then he talked to the head guy, and the head guy's like, "Well, we'll put some money to his family." He's like, "No, I don't want you to put money to his family because his family kind of what led him to his death." But they ignored him, and they couldn't put 5 seconds of 10 seconds of their time to put on their Facebook, "Hey, this guy was with us the whole time. He passed away." But they'll put a fucking post about some band that went to one of their fucking stores. So that's more important. That was more important than giving honor to a guy who passed away. And I saw the video Sean Clark talked about. And Sean Clark I had a bit of a beef with because of how he treated Pizzow. But it seemed like they talked things out. It was water under the bridge. So if Pizzow's not mad about it, then why would I need to be mad about it? But Pizzow's a good dude. I didn't like how Sean Clark treated the whole Pizzow thing, but if Pizzow's so cool with it, I might as well be as well. So, but I was sticking up for Pizzow because he's a good guy. But yeah, I mean, you tell that Sean Clark, he was tearing up when he was telling the story, and I felt bad for him. So, Vinegar Syndrome, you can suck my dick. How about that, you fucking pansy ass, bitch ass, pussy ass, bitch ass motherfuckers? How about you suck a fucking steroid up dick and let the veins pop out of your fucking forehead? Troglodytes. Fuck them. It is fucked up, and they are fuck ups. But it shows who they really care about. They don't give a fuck about you. If you die, they don't give a shit about you. They give more shit about some band fucking going to their store, but not to honor a guy for 30 seconds. I don't give a fuck about anybody from Medea, Dolph Goldust. If Medea franchise never existed, there'd be no sweat off my balls. Those Billy Blaine films, I think, suck. Teach their own, Jimmy. I prefer the ones he did with Roddy Piper, Toughened, and of course those are the ones not released. No, there's no director's cut of the thing. All they care about is the money, 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 money. Like all companies. Yeah, Retro Game Man, I get that. Like I said, I didn't like the stuff he did with Pizzo years ago, but again, Pizzo, if it's water under the bridge for him, it'd be the same for me. So No problem, Rapper Kirby. I'll get to that when I can. Thank you so much for that. I do appreciate that. Oh, thank you, Hopium. That's kind of you. We'll never watch Ballerina. Fuck that movie. Well, again, I haven't been requested it. I would only watch it if it was a request. And no, I don't give a shit about a female John Wick played by a girl that looks like she's made by a bunch of twigs. Alan McBeal as a fucking female John Wick. I don't give a shit. I'm supposed to buy that she's kicking people twice her size. Great, a bag of twigs trying to be an action star. I don't give a fuck. Okay, I don't buy Alan McBeal trying to kick people's ass and take names. Put some meat on them bones. Don't be a fucking twig where I sneeze, you blow away. You blow my nuts. Nah, Premiere, I'm not important enough to be on there. Worst frustration film, either Chiller or My Soul to Take. A shit. I've seen The Guardian from 2006. It was forgettable. You ever thought about becoming a rapper? No, because I can't rap. Movie, TV show, you buy anything you want. You buy anything you want. Go for it. You live where they shot TC-2000? Cool. Yeah, the Roddy Piper, Billy Blanks films are fun. Why can't they get a release? I don't know why. It's like, why can't they get a release? God damn it. Come on now. Bullshit. It's bullshit to live it. Well, I mean, I wouldn't call it well-known Preminator. I just pop up like a virus and don't go away. I'm just the STD of YouTube. And that's what I'm known. I'm the STD. I'm the guy that you want to go away, but I don't go away. So I'm the cockroach of YouTube. The Timecraft 4K's disappointment. I mean, there's an error audio-wise, and there's zero features, not even a fucking trailer. So yeah, that's an understatement. To be honest, Vincent, I don't remember The Guardian that much. I saw it once back in the day. I remember meh. Yeah, Poster the Beekeeper, cool. Favorite fast food place? McDonald's. Philip, I'm more into Mission Impossible. Premiere, that's rare. That rarely gets that high of a number. This is probably the first time there's been 90 people in the chat, and that'll disappear within a couple minutes because I don't really have much to say because I just do a free-for-all with whoever's in the chat. Yeah, $50 for Time Cop ain't worth shit. For what? There's nothing on it. There's no documentary. There's no interviews. There's no commentaries. And there's an error on the audio. So why the fuck are you paying $50 for Time Cop? Ain't worth a pot to piss in or a cup of dog piss. Thank you, Hopium, by the way. Thank you. I appreciate that, Hopium. Remember when TMNT, when Michael Bay was first announced, that you called them Goomba troll looking motherfuckers? Good times, brother. Well, thank you. Because they are. They are Goomba looking motherfuckers. They're steroid abusing motherfuckers. The chapsticks. They look like a fucking zit you want to pop on Kermit the Frog's ass. And Michael Bay's a fucking idiot for producing it. Megan Fox, she fucking sucks. I'd rather have her just suck dick and get it over with. But no, she thinks she's an actress, but she failed. And she's a shitty actress. And those films fucking suck. The action scenes suck. The turtles are gigantic mongoloid motherfuckers. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to say mongoloids. But they're something. They look like the Michelin Man of Greenville. Fuck them four motherfuckers. But thank you. I love Dart City. Dart City's a great movie. Always enjoyed Dart City. Audition, I didn't like. It was just some bitch wannabe Amber Heard until she cuts someone's nuts off or whatever at the end. I'm like, you can see that outside. The absolute worst TMNT film, Mutant Mayhem. That's the worst Ninja. Because the 4 turtles I wanted to tip through a field goal and put into a dumpster. Those turtles were the most annoying little motherfuckers on the planet. Do you remember punching the shit out of the VHS of Holy Man? Sure. And I do like Dart City. Dart City is a very good film. Always liked Dart City. I have not seen Dune Part 2. Holy Man, more like holy shit. Megan Fox is one of the worst actors. Yeah, I agree. Never, I mean, I never got the hype from Megan Fox. Yeah, I mean, if you do a turtle suit in 1990, why you can't do it now, I don't know. Laziness. Pure laziness. Oh, hey there, Deer Hunter. Yeah, I know. The guy who did Dart City did Gods of Egypt. Well, he also did The Crow and I, Robot. And Gods of Egypt, yeah. Egypts, made by Egypt. God of Egypt is pathetic and laughable. The concept, the effects, fucking laughable. Gods of Egypt, that's just goofball horseshit. Gods of Egypt. That was so fucking stupid. Fucking dumb. Yeah, Alex Proyas is his name. Just watch the trailer Gods of Egypt that tells you the whole damn thing. I actually watched that movie Dart City the other day. Yeah, very good movie. Never Sleep Again documentary I like. What did Rennie say? No, Kingpin, no one has requested those. You mentioned those before, Kingpin, no one has requested those, no. I don't think he did Knowing, did he? Oh yeah, maybe he did. I forgot about that movie, honestly. I forgot about that movie. Yeah, he did. I forgot about that movie. And I got confused with that film Next. I'm like, he didn't direct that. Oh, that okay, Knowing. Okay. Yeah, I would call Alex Proyas a hit or miss director. I mean, you do The Crow, but then you do some like fucking Gods of Egypt. Yeah, Knowing is a pretty weird movie at the end. I mean, it's ballsy, but it's different. But yeah, take that for how, without giving away, take that for what you will. The ending of Knowing. But yeah, I like The Crow. I like I, Robot. This is before Will Smith lost his mind. I like Dart City. Really, that's it for Alex Proyas, honestly. Knowing 50-50 on. Gods of Egypt was embarrassing. Fucking embarrassing. Just stupid. Garage Days? I've never heard of Garage Days from Alex Proyas. I didn't know that was a thing. I did not know that was a real thing. That's a movie he did? Okay. And I don't know about the movie news. I don't know what's coming up and stuff. So you guys would have to let me know what's going on movie wise. Knowing is fascinating, but the ending is lunacy. The future is two people. And yeah. Yeah, no one likes the inbreeders. That's cool, Baja. I'll definitely give it a look, though, thanks to you. So, no problem, Baja. Did Baja... Oh, sorry. Did Alex Proyas go the way of Paul? Yeah, sure. Paul did, yeah. Paul W.S. Anderson. Alex Proyas. Sure, it's like a lot of directors. They make a couple good films and they just take whatever they can get and make a lot of shit. What did Neil? Who's the guy who did Dog Soldiers? Neil Marshall. What did Neil Marshall? Dog Soldiers and The Descent were good. After that, not so much. I saw Gravity in 3D in the theater. It was a great experience. Why that film does not have a 4K, I have no idea. I have no idea why Gravity does not have a 4K. Probably the director like wants to make sure it looks right or something. No problem, Rafe. David Ayer bounced back. Yeah, that's true. Olivier Mediton is a horrible director that's never made a good film to save his life. He's never made a good film, so no, he should never have directed to begin with. Yeah, someone mentioned that there's a bidding war with Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Netflix will probably win because they have a bottomless pit of money. And Netflix are desperate for content. They just pay whatever. Yeah, Gravity was Warner Brothers. So I opened up the movie news only to read that Jordan Peele and Taylor Sheridan may be reviving the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise. Well, someone said it was Jordan Peele wanted it, Taylor Sheridan wanted it. I think Netflix wants it and Paramount wants it. Unless Taylor Sheridan's with Paramount. Maybe. But yeah, apparently more than one person. And I think Netflix will have the most money. And they released that stupid last one. That was Netflix. So I would think they will put the money to do more Texas Chainsaw Massacre films. I'm guessing Netflix will win. But I don't give a shit who wins because it doesn't matter. We'll all lose, whoever wins. Like the AVP tagline. Whoever wins, we lose. Because Texas Chainsaw Massacre needs to stop. We need to stop making movies of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. There has not been a good one, in my opinion, since 2003. So let it go. Don't need any more. Oh, thanks, Dutch Flying V. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. And Hopium, thank you as well. Been watching your Bioshock Let's Play. It's been a fun watch. Cool. I'm glad you've been enjoying that. The last 2 parts will be up tomorrow. And there you go. Got from work.
Yeah. Thought I might invade this stream. What's up to everybody in the chat? Hope everybody's doing well.
So I would just answer this about Bioshock. Thank you, Dutch Flying V. Yep, I was playing that. That was a request, and the last 2 parts will be up tomorrow, and that was a very fun game. So I don't know if that's a game you ever played, Bioshock.
Yeah, like I remember playing the first one like back when it came out, but I never played the sequels, and I barely remember it. I only did it that one time, and like after that, I didn't go back to it. So, you think it's worth going back to at any point? Does it still hold up?
I've never played it before. It's my first time playing it, so I loved it.
Okay,
the
cool.
Gameplay was a lot of fun. The hacking got annoying. That's really the only thing I didn't like was all the hacking of the cameras and everything, the saves. But other than that, the gameplay was a lot of fun. The weapons were cool. The environment, underwater city, very cool. 1950s look, but sci-fi. So very cool.
Yeah, very, very cool stuff from what I remember.
Never played the sequels.
Yeah, like I remember seeing them, and I don't know how many there are exactly, but yeah, that first one was fun. I just got to go back to it. I'd be interested to see if it still holds up. But like as I was coming on here, I saw somebody talking about Texas Chainsaw.
Yeah, what's your opinion on the bidding war? It's like Netflix, Jordan Peele, Taylor Sheridan, all these people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, who do you think will get it?
I don't know, but I posted about it in the Discord. on for the Dead Pit Discord, and I pretty much said everything I think about it. Like, just let the franchise die. Like, it should have never been one anyway. As far as who's going to get it, I really don't know. We don't need one like more. It's one movie, one amazing like classic horror flick. That's the first one. Beyond that, I could take it or leave it. So yeah, it's really weird. I mean, what the hell is Jordan Peele gonna do with it? He gonna make Daniel Kaluuya Leatherface or like?
He
So
goes after races.
I could totally see that. So yeah,
Leatherface is part of the KKK and goes after black people.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's a black now. And he goes after the KKK people.
Just make him an anti-hero, basically.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. Well, they tried to do that with the 3D one, right?
Let's
Like, at
about
least
that
towards the
piece of
end.
shit.
I don't understand like the love for that one. Now I've seen
Who
quite a few
loves
people.
it?
Look in the Discord. I saw somebody talking about like, yeah, that one's pretty good. I'm like, is it really?
Texas Chainsaw, 3 dicks in my face. Fuck no. Can't
Yeah,
even tell time.
yeah, I'm so good on that. Like that whole franchise.
Yeah, do your thing, cuz.
Exactly. Yeah, that line. That's the main thing I remember from it.
It can't tell what time it takes place in. It's like after the first film,
Mm-hmm.
but it's 20 years. So it's supposed to be the 90s when this takes place in, but people have phones that are
Right.
modern. So what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then like
Opium, he might like it. I think he does.
so a girl sees her friends get murdered, but because she gets a folder that says she's related, she just does a total 180 for no reason. And now
Yeah.
is a psycho. Is that how it
Yeah.
works?
From what I remember, yeah. That's all you need, apparently.
But that's how it works in real life?
I guess so.
Fucking hell. Doesn't make any sense. It's not even like good gore or any like
That's another one. Like I watched it and like I remember certain things from it, but I just
we're supposed to be mad at a vigilante group trying to kill cannibals at the beginning.
pretty
Why?
much. You tell me.
That's the thing, is like, oh, the vigilante guys are awful. You're trying to kill the people who are murderers and cannibals. How does that make sense?
It really didn't.
I need to talk to Uncle Bill and say what what the fuck. If people like it, that's fine. It's just all in fun. But
yeah, I mean, I'm sure people like that and some of the others. I mean, if you like it, cool. But for me, the original is enough.
yeah, those poor murderous cannibals, don't vigilante them. What the fuck?
Something else I just saw before I came on was every now and again I'll listen to Duchovny's podcast, and
I didn't know he had one.
Yeah, it's been going for a little while now, but he's had Jillian on at least once before, maybe twice, but he recently had Chris Carter on there.
Oh God!
And apparently there was a lot of arguing during season 11 between the two of them, some shouting matches. I mean, based on the way the season turned out, I couldn't blame him. But the thing that stood out to me the most during their conversation was the fact that Carter said Disney is letting him do his own director's cut of the second film. And these are his words, that there's a lot of scary stuff that was in the original script that they didn't get to put in the movie, and Disney's going to let them do it. And he didn't go into too much detail, but I'm like, that's so random. I would never think that they would even care about Chris Carter, especially now that, that the original series is over and they're doing the reboot.
Right, more head transplants.
Right.
Fucking.
But I can't see what the hell like he would change about it to make it any scarier. I mean, it's still going to be the same like dull story, you know. Like it's weird enough as an X-Files story, but I don't get that. I know you wouldn't watch it, but I just thought it was worth mentioning because I know you're a fan. But it's just
I'm a
really
fan of
weird.
X-Files, but that movie is shit.
I,
I know you like it.
I remember you broke the DVD or the Blu-ray.
It deserves it. This is an awful fucking movie. I want to believe this movie's good, but it's not. Yeah, if you have trouble sleeping, go watch that movie. It'll put you to sleep. We almost fell asleep during the commentary. Fucking.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I can't believe CK actually likes that one, but he thought that the home episode was just okay. Like you're the
When was the
horror
last
guy.
time he saw that movie though? When it came out?
Yeah, I remember on the road he said he liked it, but
So that's
I
been
don't
a
know if
long
he's
time.
seen it since. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, did you like it when you first saw it?
Fuck no. I despised it when I first saw it. I'm like,
Oh, I thought you liked it when you first saw it, but then like
no.
okay.
I hated it to begin with. I'm like, this is the biggest bullshit where it's the most boring fucking story to make into an X-Files film. Nothing fucking happens. Jillian Stoley with this fucking kid. I don't give a shit if this kid lives or dies. I don't give a fuck. And then the story sucked about head transplants. That's all this is about. Of all the stories and all the monsters and all the creatures, head transplant conspiracy with a priest is a pedophile. Like, this is the best we got. Fuck you, Chris Carter. You fucking suck.
Head transplants so that he could keep his lover alive, and he's been doing it over and over. So it's like a bizarre Frankenstein type story or something. I don't know.
Frankenhooker did it better.
Yeah, they did. That's actually a good example. Predator, I haven't seen it yet. I've heard that the animation is really cool in it. I'll probably watch that. I'm not watching the new movie, but I'll watch the animated one.
Yeah, I've heard of the Predator Killers. Have not seen it. Have not been requested it. So we'll see how it goes. And yeah, the first X-Files I did see in the theater. I did enjoy that. That was a fun one. So I Fight the Future. Yeah. I do like it. Like I said, I did see in the theater.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a great one. It's just that second film is beyond saving. So I don't think he should even attempt to do anything when it comes to the director's cut. I mean, there's no salvaging that, you know, because it's not going to change the story. But I don't know. We'll see what happens with it.
Yeah, exactly. So it ain't worth nothing.
Yeah.
So have you bought it yet? The Keep? Did you fall for it? The Keep?
No, I'm staying strong. I'm gonna wait till they put it on orbit, and we'll see how much it is from there, and then I'll decide.
Or it runs out of stock and then you don't get it.
That could be a possibility. I mean, I want to say that they will put it on there because like they get everything from Imprint. So that would be one that they would sell a ton of copies of. So they have to get that. There's no way they wouldn't.
And what's weird is that even if you go on there now, there's still the whole queue thing. That is so weird.
Is it? I thought the traffic would have like slowed down over the last 10 hours or so.
I don't know. I mean, that's what it seems like, but I don't know. It's weird though. But yeah, put a band-aid on a gunshot wound. That'd be the new X-Files. Exactly.
Yeah.
It is Aimworth. I mean, with all the movies you could do it on, like really, you don't take the time for that. You can't do anything to fix it. But hey, what do I know? Just me being silly.
No, you're right. It's not much to do. Rafe, well, I mean, is that out yet? Ballerina? I guess it would have just come out, maybe.
Probably.
I haven't seen it yet, so no thoughts currently. I'm not really looking forward to seeing it, but I probably will. I mean, my girlfriend loves John Wick, so she'll probably want to see that too. And it's another thing I don't really want to see, but I'll get dragged into watching it anyway.
Like I said, I'm not going to see fucking Alan Mobile fighting fucking people. I don't give a shit about fucking. I don't care about ballerina. Hey there,
No.
Sashim. Hope you're doing well. And just to show what I was talking about to the people out there, just because this is what I'm talking about with new Via Vision release of the Keep, where there's an actual cross that you put into here. There's the full-length documentary. There's a CD. There's a 4K. There's a Blu-ray. There's recreation of the comic books. There's all this other stuff. There's a hardcover book, recreation of the script, all that stuff. So that is from Via Vision of the Keep. So if you didn't,
tell them the price.
Oh, it's $130 plus shipping.
Plus shipping.
How much it was shipping, Mark? You know it.
30 was it $30 even, I think?
Yeah. So it's a total of
160. 160 for one movie. That is a cool addition. There is a lot of new features on it.
And Mark will get it. You don't get this sometime. Don't fucking say you're not. You know it. If it's the same price on Orbit, would you still get it? You're on camera now.
Man. I know we talked about this yesterday.
If this is 160 on Orbit, would you get it? You're on camera now.
I want to say no. Just because
you want to say, but that's not a no.
Well, that's the thing. If it's there long enough, because Never Ending Story came out last year, and that's still on the site,
and the price doesn't drop.
If it doesn't drop, I don't think so. If it does, they have a sale or they give me like a coupon or something, sure.
You're getting this. I guarantee you get this.
Oh, man.
You gotta fight the cross, Mark. You could get in this.
Why does it have to be so much?
You getting it.
Man.
It's
a nice set. Don't tell me you're not enticed by it.
It's a cool looking set, but that price, nope, out the window, because I already got the Keep. If I didn't have this movie, okay, would I be enticed? Sure. Except I told this before, but I'll tell it to the chat. The guy who made the documentary is a fucking bitch.
Okay.
Stefan Peter, Purple People Eater, motherfucker. Fuck Stefan Peter. He's the one who fucked up my friend Mike OCP Communications back in the day. Long story short, Mike had a channel, and he had a tribute to the Keep where he had still pictures. The guy who did the documentary for this, that's debuting on this set, Stefan Peter, you Purple People, you bitch ass motherfucker. He took Mike's channel down because he used his images, which is not, it's images from the film. He didn't own it. But Stefan Peter, being a bitch, took Mike's channel down. Because back in the day,
his whole channel and not just the video.
Well, back then, it was a bit different. I don't even know if they had the 3 strikes. This is how long ago it was. I don't think you had the 3 strikes back then. It really was like, boom, you're done. I remember my very first channel, I just uploaded music from Predator. And then that channel was gone. Just because of that.
Shit. Wow.
That was my very, very first channel. So YouTube wasn't playing back in the day. So, yeah, Stefan Peter, fuck him. And fuck his documentary, but anyway. So, if he wasn't directing that documentary, sure, I'd be enticed. I'll find it online and watch it for free and steal it from him. So, that's what I'll do. So, actually, I like this better. There you go.
Not so much. Cool.
Yeah, not so much space.
Yeah, it looks cool.
But sorry to the people in the chat. Hey there, Rich. This guy's actually a movie writer. Very cool guy.
Very cool.
Right? I mean, he's written some Lifetime channel movies, which I made fun of. Said he knows it, but he
Hey,
might.
you could always transition to something else. At least you're in the industry.
He might. There's talk of he might rewrite a Dolph Lundgren film. Like Dolph.
Which one in particular? Can we not say? Or
I don't think there's a title or anything. Plus, I don't know if he wants to say he did trouble. But
yeah, that's what I was thinking. He might get in trouble.
But hey there, Diablo, William Driver, Retro Game Man, Manny Titillo, Preminator. Hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, I have a Facebook. I'll put in the chat. I don't know if he'll put up right on the chat, but sure. I'll do my best. You don't use Facebook, right? You don't use that stuff, right?
No, I don't have it. Well, I did like when it first came out, and then I deleted it like a year after it came out. So this was like back in 2009 or 10 or whenever the hell it came out. It is very different now from what I've seen.
So you're saying you won't buy it, the keep, just so we know.
Just though we were past that. I will if it's low enough.
How low can you go? Let's make it deeper.
They do like 100. That's cool. Like
it's not gonna be 100. Never ending stories like one. How much is it?
That's like 180, but given the packaging, like that's like this huge fucking book, and it's got all this stuff. So there's a lot more with the packaging.
But this has the actual metal, and it's 4-disc technically with a CD.
True.
80-page hardcover book, and
is it really metal?
Zinc alloy.
Is that what it said?
Yeah.
I didn't even see that. Okay.
Zinc alloy.
That is cool.
Yeah, you're tempted. I can tell. I can tell you're tempted.
I mean, if I had the VS 4K, I wouldn't get it.
Do you have the VS 4K?
No. I didn't buy it.
So you're buying it. Did you buy a Fanta? Nah, he probably didn't buy it. So I'm no Mark wants to buy it. That's why I know it. I can see his face. He just wants to push the pre-order button already. I know he does. That's why he can't say no.
I want to, yes. I mean, I do, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to wait till September. See what happens with Orbit.
How are you doing, Phantasbad? Nice guy. Talked to him the other night. Great guy. He's like, no, I didn't do it.
Oh, you didn't buy it? I know he's tempted as well.
What if it starts to close? What if it's selling out? Would you did it? Let's say there's
they don't give you like notifications if it does sell out. So,
but let's say they go, there's 100 copies left, Mark. There's only 100 copies left. You got to pay $160. 100 copies left, and they'll never do it again. It's gone.
If there's no chance that I'll get it,
yes,
maybe I will. Maybe.
Maybe a maybe, baby. Says it maybe. So you're gonna get it. I know it. I know it. You gotta show it though. You gotta show it here if you do get it.
Hold on, look at this.
So he says. So he says. Well, okay, Phantasma, what if it's 160 on Orbit? Just like Never Ending Stories, the same price on Orbit. If it's 160 on Orbit, then what?
He'll probably get it. I mean, he could just sell his other one, his VS one.
Isn't the poster full size? Because you talked about that before, like how they don't ship it. So it'll probably be a big box.
Yeah, I mean, unless they folded the poster, I mean, I doubt they would do that. But I mean, I've gotten folded posters from.
It'd probably be
Various
folded.
companies.
I would think it would be folded.
Yeah, because considering that that's already a nice size package with a lot of stuff, I would think that they would just fold it. It is 27 by 40,
Hmm.
so yeah, they probably would. He said he wouldn't do 160.
Until there's 100 left, and it's like you're gonna lose out. FOMO.
Preminator, I did see Bloodlines. I
Hmm.
enjoyed it for what it was. Um, yeah, it's. I mean, if you've seen the other films, it's a lot like those. I didn't have any high expectations going in, and I enjoyed it for what it was. Wasn't
That's
mad at it. It's
that's
definitely
surprising.
better than the fourth one, which is I think the worst in the franchise.
Isn't the fourth and fifth one like the same movie?
I mean, in the regard that they're both in 3D, but I mean, completely different casts. And you know, the tragedy is always different. The premonition and all that stuff's different.
He was a stuntman before this. That's why he's wearing a hoodie. He's burned neck down.
Yeah, I'm like Kane Hodder. I can't show anything. Um, that came from Stuntman Mike from Death Proof. My first name is Mark, so I mean, I just swapped the two.
What
I
made
mean,
you think?
I
What made you think of Death Proof to begin with? Just like it's a favorite of yours?
yeah, it's one of my favorites, and I needed a different name. I can't. This was so long ago. I had an original name on YouTube, but I had to change it, and I wanted to try to make like my own logo and all that kind of stuff, just from like more branding type of stuff for the channel. So that just kind of came about, and then it just stuck. And nobody else had it. Like I know I tried a couple of other names before that, and they were taken. And I'm like, what's something that nobody else would have? So I started thinking about movie characters. I mean, you kind of have one of your favorite characters as your name. So
Exactly.
that's just it was just a natural fit.
And yes, Jabbo, Tony Todd will always be a legend, of course. Fantastic. I can't wait for Rambo to react to the video. Except Mark. Hey, I'll take the request. I'm curious what this video is now. You got me curious.
It's on YouTube. He sent it to me, and I made the mistake of watching it before I went to sleep, and
Really? That
it is
effect.
very unsettling. Yeah, it is very.
I'm curious now. I mean, if he wants to send a request, I'll do it. I'm
And
curious now.
I mean, it's the subject matter. I mean, it's not like it's graphic stuff or anything because
Right. I mean, it's on YouTube, so
yeah,
it
and
couldn't
that
be.
kind of stuff. It's weird because that stuff doesn't really bother me. Maybe I'm just desensitized to it. I don't know, but the stuff that guy was doing, it was nightmare fuel.
Hmm.
Like it, and also like it's pedo stuff too.
Mm.
And when you see it, you'll know. Like I don't want to spoil it for you because like I didn't know really too much about it going in.
Mm.
And yeah, it's. Do you watch that guy, Mr. Crowley? I think that's his name.
No, he mentioned it before Phantasmat the other night. I haven't seen his stuff.
Or is it Mike Crowley, something like that? If you're still in the chat, Matt, type it in there.
I don't know what video. That would be the surprise, I guess, whenever I react to
it. It's hold on, let me find it. I'll look for it real quick.
Nick Crowley.
Nick Crowley. There you
go. Okay, like, what's the name of the video?
That's what I'm going on Discord for right now.
I didn't know there was an ET porn parodies until I saw you review it the other day. Well, I knew it because a guy named Brad Jones Cinemas that reviewed it years ago. So I was just waiting for someone to request that, and there you go. So,
do you have your Discord open, or can you get to it on your laptop?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna. Matt sent it to me on Discord, so I'll just send it to you from there.
Okay,
That'll be the easiest way. There you go.
I just looked at the title. Smart Schoolboy 9. Okay. Smart Schoolboy. I just can't be that smart.
You see,
Schoolboy
like
9.
the thumbnail.
Yeah, I see the thumbnail. It's something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's something.
I had to look away a couple times because like they kept showing him and his behavior was so creepy and weird. I was like, oh my god, I can't look at it.
Okay.
Especially because he's pleasuring himself a couple times, like in there, don't with like that whole thing that he's got. I don't know what the hell that is that he's wearing on his face. I guess it's makeup or something. But yeah,
Sounds like a
weird.
winner.
It's
Oh, trust me, I won't watch it unless I'm requested. Don't worry, man. I'm not going on my way to watch it unless I get requested, so you don't have to worry about that. Hey, Scotty, hope you're doing well. So, Smart Schoolboy, whatever the hell that number was. So, all right. Well, now if other people want to watch it now, I guess you can.
Yeah. Hope you're doing well, Scotty. Opium, I could see that. I could see it being fake. But so much of it, like the fact that there is so much of it, like that's a lot to go through just to like play a joke or, for it to be fake. All those different accounts and stuff, the conversations back and forth for such a long period of time.
Right, yeah.
And it's not like it didn't go viral until like people discovered it. Like that'd be really weird. Like, hey, I'm going to try to do something to get attention, and then it never does, but you just keep doing it for years. So that's the only thing I think about. Like, it can't be. Like, there's got to be some validity to it.
Well, as for other stuff, I don't know what's going on with movie news and stuff. I know a lot of stuff, and I guess in wrestling, R-Truth being gone, the John Laurinaitis flipping on McMahon again. He's like, "Oh shit, I'm going to be in deep shit. I better talk about Vince McMahon now."
Yeah. Oh man. I hope. Well, you say you're doing okay. That sucks to hear, Scotty. But glad
yes,
okay.
Yeah, I'm glad everything's okay, but very sorry to hear about your accident, man. Get better soon.
But the wrestling stuff, it's that
you don't pay attention to it anymore, right? Like me, or do you?
As far as like actively watching like the current product,
I think you watch a little bit more because you've been on a few of the.
Yeah. No, I still watch. I still watch. I mean, I don't go through every single thing, and my hat's off to Crater. I shout out to him, by the way, but it's just I can't watch and consume everything like he does. He's a hardcore fan because he watches everything, every promotion. I can't do everything, but there's quite a bit that I do like, and I only consume what I like and the people that I like. If there's a bunch of bullshit on, then like I'm just gonna skip past it. But yeah, I keep up with it, and the whole R-Truth thing. Getting back to that though. It's unfortunate, but I mean, it's shit, dude. That guy's been there for so long. I'm surprised it didn't happen sooner. Nothing against him because I always thought he was a solid worker and he did his job well, and he was always over. I mean, I would think they could use him in some other capacity, and maybe they will. I mean, they have a tendency to do that. They'll get rid of people, and maybe his in-ring career is over, but I could see him doing something behind the scenes for him. He probably will. I'm sure he will.
Maybe it's because people realize that, he had talent and they just made him a jobber for like a decade.
Yeah, I mean, I still think about his heel turn in 2011, and that was really cool for the most part. There were some silly things, but again, it was the PG era. They were in full swing by that point, but I still think like him getting main events and stuff, facing The Rock in like Survivor Series in that tag match was cool. Him getting a main event championship match against Cena at the time, who he was feuding with. He got other main event spots. They were just utilizing him a lot more than what they had before. Even though he had a successful like babyface run, his heel run, like he was just obviously taken a bit more serious because he's kicking the shit out of people and not jobbing as much. And he has one of the best reactions on camera, like face wise. I don't know if you watched any of that heel stuff that he did for that year.
No.
Yeah, there's probably like a compilation of some of the stuff he did on YouTube.
Well, there's a video that I want to watch sometime. 2 hours of him in TNA.
Oh, okay. Okay. Probably the highlights of his TNA run.
I don't know. It says the complete history, and they put in like
Okay.
2 hours.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, I liked him for what he needed. Just they should have done more with him, like a lot of other people.
Yeah, agreed. I agree.
I've not seen this film, but Mark, have you ever seen Clown in a Cornfield?
I have not seen it yet. I probably will watch it. Shit, maybe this weekend. I don't know if it's streaming or anything, but I'm sure I could find it.
How about Bat in the Barnyard? Or a Dump in a Dish?
God. Yeah, the title leaves a lot to be desired. I haven't seen Thunderbolts, Neopunk. I mean, I've heard good things about it, but it's too little too late, seems like.
Oh, yeah, PG-13 Suicide Squad. I really want to see that. Has Bart seen Bring Her Back?
I have not seen that yet either.
I don't even know what that is.
That's the guys who did Talk to Me. That's their new movie.
Oh, God. Is it more foot licking? More foot fetishes?
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what I have seen recently. The most recent stuff that's come out is like Mission Impossible, which I haven't seen that yet either. Have you seen that?
No.
No. And that opened strong, like because I think it was at like 300 million or so, like the opening 200 to 300 million
Worldwide?
Yeah. And they were happy with that, like at first, but as soon as I saw that, I was like, that's gonna go down. There's no way it's gonna steadily go up.
Right.
It's the first week matters a lot, but I would say the second week matters even more, because if there's that decline, then you can kind of project what you're gonna make.
It's gonna lose money. There's
Yeah.
no way. It costs too much.
What was it, like $400 million?
That's what someone says. Neopunk. Hey there, Neopunk. But
Yeah,
that's what he says.
Yeah.
And it's like 3 hours long.
Mm-hmm. I give credit to Tom Cruise, all the crazy shit he does. I think he wants to make entertaining stuff. I don't mind the franchise. There's been some it's nice to see some action like that where he's actually doing the stunts and stuff, because you don't get a lot of that at all anymore.
Right.
So I can at least respect it in that regard. From what he says, this is the last one.
Mm-hmm.
I think it, based on the box office, I'm pretty sure it will be.
The last one didn't do that great.
Yeah, I know they were disappointed with that too, like box office. So yeah,
he'll go on to do like a Top Gun sequel and something else. So.
Yeah. I could really see that coming next. I know he had something planned with the director of this Mission Impossible, but we'll see. It'll probably end up just being Top Gun, because like I think that would be like a guarantee for making a lot. I mean, I think Maverick kind of surprised everybody. You liked Maverick, right?
It was okay. It was all right. I didn't hate it. It was okay.
Were you a fan of like the original, like the first one?
Yeah, I liked it.
Hmm.
I honestly like Iron Eagle more.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. I
So it wasn't like one you go back to really often.
no. I like the original Top Gun, but is it one I'd go back to? No. I mean, I like the soundtrack. I like some of the cast. The
Mm.
fighter, the plane sequences are cool, but it's for Tony Scott, I'd go more Beverly Hills Cop, Last Boy Scout.
I was just thinking that's not really your kind of style of action per se.
Yeah, I'd probably say I like Days of Thunder more.
Okay, I like that one.
So
Interesting.
there you go, Days of Thunder sequel. Bring back the Mel Yellow there. Who's with me? A Days of Thunder 2. We already did Top Gun 2. You don't need a third. This is Days of Thunder 2. Bring back the Hans Zimmer score.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I don't even know what's coming out. The summer feels dead. I don't know if that makes sense. As in, like, what, Jurassic World Rebirth?
Hmm.
Oh, Superman and Fantastic Four. Which they're like doing all these
Yeah,
reshoots. Is it both of them had reshoots?
yeah. Superman. I know they they edited a lot of the comedy out of it. I don't know if you've heard
Didn't
about.
James Gunn say we're making films with a sure script? We're not going to keep changing stuff. And now it's like, we don't change.
I think he thought he had a lot more power than what he actually did. Those executives saw his cut and they were like, we need to make some changes. So I know the test screenings were mixed. The reactions were very mixed on that. And then they they fucking cut his movie up and changed the ending. So
I did hear about that. The ending
yeah,
was changed.
yeah, they also messed with the audio. Something about the score, they've changed that up. So it's gone through a lot of changes. And then I think it was this week, maybe it was last week. I haven't gone back to look it up, but they were doing another screening to see if like how the test audiences responded to the changes.
There's no way that film will not disappoint.
I
It will disappoint. I don't think there's no way that it will be disappointing money wise, and
mhm.
a lot of people. There'll be people who love it, okay, but I guarantee there's gonna be some people that are like, "What is this?" I can see it. I can see in my brain
Mhm.
that there's going to be disappointment, and the box office is going to be disappointing. I just feel it in my bones.
Yeah, sometimes you get like a sixth sense for that kind of stuff, and I have to agree. There's no way that that film, if it doesn't do more than Man of Steel, then they're screwed. Like even if they made their money back, like it has to do a lot. Like you can't go from like mediocrity to like more mediocrity. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Especially if you're going to start a new universe of DC stuff. You have to there has to be that giant leap in progression to like an actual universally praised almost Superman film, and then of course the box office as well. But that to me, he's already on his second chance. Suicide Squad didn't make the money. I know people like that film. That's fine. And like the reception was there, but they
it
care about
flopped.
money.
Yeah, it
Exactly.
flopped.
And
Yeah, I
this,
liked the film, but it was a complete flop.
yeah. So like you can't do that two times in a row. Now, if he does do that two times in a row and they still let him run everything, then I'll have to believe that he's got something on them. It's like you got to get somebody else. Or how about you just cancel the universe bullshit and just make movies? Like just make other stuff. You don't have to keep going back to the
Well,
comic book thing.
Warner Brothers is already like pretty much in the hole. Like I forget what the numbers were, but like that's why they canceled some of those movies. Like they've lost so much money.
Mm-hmm.
Like if they do worse, someone is gonna buy them up. Netflix or someone will buy them.
Just I hope that doesn't happen because you know who
Right.
is going to swing in on a fucking rope and say, "Oh, we got a $50 trillion. We want your studio and all your properties." I don't need more Disney run shit. They own enough. I'm good. It's bad enough that they acquired Fox.
Well, I don't think it'd be Disney because it'd be too much of a monopoly. I think it would be Netflix or someone else that would get it.
It's hard to say. Like I know that there would be a bidding war for their library and their IPs. Like 'cause
Yeah.
they own a lot of cool stuff. I did see Until Dawn, Preminator.
Mm.
It was better than I thought it would be.
Mm.
I actually liked it. It was cool. I mean, considering like the game and everything, I mean, it's fine.
Mm.
Yeah. And that's one that I kind of forgot about till you brought it up. That's crazy. Like I seen stuff this year and I'm like, what did I see this year?
Must not have been that memorable.
But that's just how movies are now for the most part. I mean, very few things that I see, at least for this year, maybe even some of last year as well. Like I can really hold on to in my mind and I think about it over and over after, it's gone off. It was a good time waster. Like I liked it for what it was.
It seems nothing like the game, though.
No, it's. I mean, it's got some things in it that, like, if you've played the game, you'll know, but it's not really. I wouldn't say like it's a direct,
Mm-hmm.
like companion piece or even adaptation. Oh, that's cool, Preminator. I'm glad you liked it. Lilo and Stitch.
No, I didn't see it. I did not. You requested it, and I'm sure it's a pile of shit. Does you know what family means, Mark? Foster care. Did you hear about that movie?
No.
Do you at all, even if you've never seen it, do you at all know the original Lilo and Stitch?
Yeah, of course.
So do you know how it ends where like the family's together and what's the word ohana?
Mm-hmm.
In this one, I read this up. At the end of the film, she gives the kid up to foster care so she could go to America and have a career. So it's all about family until it's in the way of your career, then you give that shit up. Just go, fuck you, kid.
Well, they got to tell a deeper story, man.
Family don't mean shit.
It
Gets
ain't
away my
worth it.
career.
It's overrated.
Ain't worth the pot of pissing. That's what family means. Family means get the fuck out of here. Phoenician Steam? I never even heard of that. Is that a movie?
What is that?
Deer Hunter.
No. Nope. I have not seen it yet. Yes, I will check out Ballerina, but again, it's not by choice. Hold on, there was another thing I was looking at. Yeah, that's what I was going to mention, Frankenstein. So, did you see the trailer to that yet? No.
No, I'm so tired of Frankenstein stories. How many more do you need? Like Dracula, like how many more do you tell the same story?
Well, I know for years that Del Toro had always talked about his dislike for the material and that nothing was true to the actual source material. And I like the the Universal Monster movie, Frankenstein. That's actually my favorite one, but I know he's not a fan of that and pretty much anything else that's ever been done with it. And it's been sort of like a passion project for him for a long time that he wanted to do. And now he finally did it. I like the visuals in it, but I think he'll do it a justice. I can't see him ruining something that's like that much of a passion project. And I think Del Toro is a competent enough director. I don't like every single movie, like where I watch it on over and over, but he's always got some visual style. And I think he knows what he's doing with it. But I'll check it out when it comes out.
Fuck that.
No more Frankenstein.
I'm just tired, like the same fucking I mean, okay, I'm just so tired of this. It's like
No, I get
the
you.
Dracula one. I hated that fucking movie. With the
Mhm.
will this Frankenstein have a will the monster have a mustache? Burt Reynolds mustache?
Yeah, I doubt it, but I know what you're saying. Yeah, that's been a thing. I mean, they just did Wolfman. Um,
Oh
and
yeah,
then
that I heard that was
Nos-
a great movie.
Nosferatu as well.
And that sounded like a good
I thought
movie.
did you review Wolfman, or that was Nosferatu that you?
Nosferatu I reviewed. I never saw Wolfman. People are like, we don't need to request him that.
Yeah,
No one gave a shit.
you don't need to see it. It's it was a cool concept to make it more body horror and focus on that, and not be just, hey, we're just doing another werewolf movie. But in the end, the whole like taking
doesn't
place
even
in one
matter.
location, it just didn't. I saw what he was going for, but it wasn't for me. I don't think I never need to see that again.
Oh hey, Kevin Smith. I've seen him on the Dip Pit chat. I've seen the trailer to The Long Walk. I never read the story, but I know the synopsis of the story, and that's a story that people have tried to make for decades.
Mm-hmm.
It's an interesting story. I don't know how it'll play out on camera, but we'll see. But I like the idea behind the Long Walk story.
Yeah. Hopefully that's good.
Yeah, I saw The Wolfman 2010.
Oh, okay. Okay. Which I did not really care for that one either.
No, neither did I.
And it kind of had like everything that it needed for the most part to be successful, except a
Anything
really good.
good?
I was gonna say a really good script, because I like Benicio del Toro, I like Hopkins. Those
Yeah.
guys are cool, but like that script, I think Hugo Weaving was in that too.
He was.
No, that that wasn't it. They, as usual, they overthought it and did too much, and it didn't need to be. It felt overly extravagant.
Exactly. No, I didn't see the trailer Dangerous Animals. I know that's the one where it's like Jack Courtney uses sharks to kill people.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen it either. The car crash, Deer Hunter. Are you talking about like the when like they flip the thing and then it goes in the tree? Is that what you're talking about? If so, I thought it was kind of cool, but again, that's like one thing out of the whole movie that it could have been a lot better. He just missed the mark with that, but cool idea. He just missed the mark.
Walmart, you can see Megan 2.0 later this month.
I'll be skipping that.
I know we did last summer, next month.
I'll get dragged into seeing that one too. I already know. That's how I got dragged into Hard Eyes as well. So.
And then Happy Gilmore 2 you to watch.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. That is a thing. Yeah. Well, that's like a Netflix one, right?
Yeah, that's Netflix. So not in theaters. But you still will see it though.
If she watches it, I'll probably walk in and look at a scene or two, but I don't care about Happy Gilmore 2. I have seen Lockdown.
I haven't.
From 2000.
Never saw it.
That's a very interesting, dramatic film. It's
Yeah.
What's that guy's name? I think it's DeAndre Bonds and I can't remember the other dude's name. It's slipping my mind. But yeah, it's a prison movie and it is pretty good. I think you'd like that one.
Mm. Richard T. Jones, Master P.
Yes. Yes. Richard T. Jones.
Tri-Kid Legends I didn't see. That sounded like dog shit. Tri-Kid Legends.
Yeah, I the original Karate Kid movies I could watch. There's some interesting stuff in parts of the series on Netflix, Cobra Kai.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, I've had my fill with Karate Kid. Don't need to see any more of that either. That's another thing they can just let that die.
Because it looks like the same movie as the others. And then Rock Macho pops up the third act. Because somehow he could teach more than Jackie Chan can.
Right.
So are you in even Tri-Kid 3 and 4 or just the first two?
Yeah, all of them have something in them where like I can appreciate it. Like I like parts of them. Like that, I don't hate any of them specifically. I know we've had our discussions on part 2 before.
I like part 2.
I know, but I think it was maybe you were just fucking with Garrett because I think Garrett was on that time, or maybe was that part 3 where you kept calling him a pussy?
Part 3.
Yeah, okay, part 3.
Yeah, part 3. He is a pussy. You just watched the third act, part 3. He's a giant pussy. He's a gigantic pussy in part 3. He just gets his ass kicked, and then the guy willingly
This is true.
allows himself to be disqualified to take the point back. Then he bitch smacks him. Then he does it illegal to take the point back. He could have won 8 times because Daniel was a pussy. He didn't learn all the stuff he learned in part 2, the life and death struggle. He just forgot out the window, and he acted like a fucking wimp.
Yeah.
He couldn't even have a love story because the girl was too young in real life, and he was like 30. So he couldn't get any poontang. He couldn't kick any ass. And he got his ass kicked for a fucking bonsai tree. He was a fucking pussy. That's what probably Kid 3.
That's what I was gonna say. He's got to trim his bonsai tree.
Daniel's a pussy. Yeah, and trim the bush on his fucking testicles if he had any. He's such a pussy. Probably just a pussy there.
Oh man.
Rudy, no, I've not. I have not seen the film. Haven't been requested it. I didn't buy the villain in New Karate Kid. The film just looks like nothing to it. And Wild Macho only shows up at the third act, from what I understand. I didn't see the Street Trash remake. No. Did you ever see it?
Yeah. I'm good.
What about it was the problem?
Just the look of it, the feel. I mean, it's a completely different movie from the original. I mean, movies like that, the stuff, like those are cool stories, and they fit so well in like the time that they were made, and just the aesthetic. Like the new one, I just couldn't get into it.
Like the story, the graphics.
Yeah, the whole homeless people thing, and well, effects wise, it was different. I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. But I mean, it was nice. It's always nice to see practical stuff like that. I like that, but that's about it.
Okay. I didn't see it, so unless I get a request, I ain't seen it. I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
And you got that Texas Avenger one coming out, so that'll be fun.
Damn, everything looks like the first or the original Toxie movie is not like some masterpiece, but
Right.
what the fuck is that new one?
And no, I did not see the Alien Earth trailer. I never want to see another Alien trailer ever again.
I did see that. Shit, dude. Like the main thing I took away from that, because it was a part of an article, they just had a link to the trailer underneath. And I like how Ridley Scott was shitting on everybody else's Alien movie. And he's like, mine was good. The first Alien, that I worked on, that was a great film. And then he was like, Jim Cameron made a good film. I'm like, whoa, like, okay. He's throwing some shade. And then he's like, 3 sucked, Resurrection sucked.
He's
But
right.
well, no, because he's like, I came back and then I had to set things right with Prometheus and Covenant, and those were great. And I'm like,
Well, those okay, he's wrong on those.
yeah. So
How could he sit there and say, I mean, Prometheus sucks as well, but even Covenant, even blind people could tell you it sucks.
to him, he said like the reception was good.
Who wasn't?
That's what he said. I'm telling you, could look it up. Like,
I believe you, but where in the fuck was Covenant had good reception? Maybe like if someone had like a TV, with the old antenna and it got a good reception, finally to watch some shitty film like that. But people were shitting on it then.
Exactly, Silver Wings. I had to reread that because I went past it really quick.
Yeah, Aliens is only a good film.
Yeah, I went past it and I was like, wait a minute. Let me read what he said about his movie. And then when I got to Aliens, I'm like, oh, he did say it's just a good film. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude?
I think he's friends with James Cameron, right?
From what I remember, yeah.
I think if he wasn't, he wouldn't even say a good. I think if he wasn't friends with James Cameron, he would have said, something else.
Yeah, that's
because he doesn't like the Queen stuff. He doesn't like the stuff that was different from his movie. That's why you didn't see that in Prometheus and stuff. He didn't like the Queen stuff. He didn't like the other stuff.
Is this just your thoughts, or did he say this somewhere?
My thoughts. Just think about that. In Prometheus and Covenant, did you ever see anything of a Queen?
No.
Because I think he doesn't like that stuff. That was stuff only added in the second film, not in the first. He's not a fan of that stuff. He prefers what he did in the first. And even the director's cut, that of how the aids are made. That you could argue both fit still, that they do that and make people into aids until there's a Queen. But I don't think Ridley Scott thinks that way. I think he doesn't like the Queen stuff, and I really do believe that. That's just my guess on that.
Yeah, him saying that though was just so weird to me because like I could see
it. I Ridley Scott's that type of guy. I could see it.
Yeah, and just his whole like approach to 3 and Resurrection. I'm like, okay, fair criticisms. It's fine. But then to go on and praise Prometheus and Covenant like they were masterpieces, I'm like, what the fuck?
Because he loves sniffing his own farts.
Yeah, I was going to say that next.
Hey there, Carter.
Oh, I see Carter in there. What's up, Carter?
Dan O'Bannon, yes. Directed the fuck out of the first Alien. Yeah.
He did. I give him credit. Like
it was team effort, yes.
Very much a team effort. But he said that like he had to come back in and save it. I'm like, dude, you sound so full of yourself. And I'm not lying. People could go look that up. That's what he said. And
I believe you.
No, I know. I just mean for like people in the chat. But he went on to talk about the TV show, which he's a producer on.
Of course.
And and he's like, I want it to keep going, and it should be as big as like Star Wars and shit like that. And when he got to that point, I'm like, oh, so you want to make money? You want to make money? Okay.
It was never as big as Star Wars. It will never be as big as Star Wars. Looked at the box office of even the first two. There was never as big as Star Wars.
Yeah.
So what the fuck is he talking about?
He kind of blamed Fincher and that was that French dude that did 4.
John Pierre Junet.
Yeah, that he's like, they kind of fucked things up, and I had to come back in and save the franchise.
But he
But
didn't save shit. That's the thing.
he
What did he
thinks that he
save?
did. He thinks that he resurrected it because he said like he didn't think that the franchise would keep going, and it was a shame, and he thought at one point it was just dead in the water, and they weren't going to do any more of them. Which I think at one point was probably the reception for most people, but
They were going to do the one with the director did District 9.
Yeah,
after Prometheus, but then they made Covenant, which was shit.
Mm-hmm.
What was the last good film he made? The Martian. I like The Martian.
That was good. That was really good.
And before that,
Martian was what, 2015?
16, 15, something. And before that was the last one he did worth of shit.
Shit, I don't even know. You'd have to look up his filmography.
Most would probably say Gladiator, 2000. I like Black Hawk Down.
Oh yeah, yeah. American Gangster was good.
I didn't like that.
I forgot about that. You said it was what?
American Gangster I found boring as shit.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Give me Virtuosity any day with those two in it instead.
Virtuosity.
Black Hawk Down I liked. That was probably, other than The Martian, the last one of his I liked.
Okay.
But Tony Scott was a better director, first off.
Yes.
And
I agree.
Ridley Scott, how many films has he made this flop? Like Napoleon, fucking The Last Duel, Robin Hood, Exodus with Christian Bale. Like any period piece he made, Southern Gladiator.
Wasn't the Last Duel? Did you say that one? Just
yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
I forgot. Gladiator 2, I forgot he did.
Shit, yeah, I forgot. That was the most recent thing.
And that was a piece of shit. That was a horrible fucking movie. Gladiator 2 was awful. I don't care what anyone says. That was a dog shit film. I don't know if you saw it.
I did not. I kind of avoided watching it. I don't know if I'll ever see it.
It was just a remake of the first. That's all it was.
Okay.
Yeah, the original Blade Runner didn't do well, yeah. But I mean, it's a good film. It's not a favorite of mine. I don't love it like other people do. I don't mind it, but there's other really Scott films I like more.
Mm-hmm. Which cut have you seen?
All of them.
All of them? Okay.
I like
anyone in particular you prefer?
I guess the last one, whatever that was called. Final Cut, I guess.
Final Cut, yeah.
I guess that.
Okay.
I love the visuals. I love the effects. I love Rutger Hauer. I don't think Harrison Ford here is that interesting. Like, I love his Harrison Ford, but I don't think he's that interesting of a character. I actually like Ryan Gosling's character in the sequel more as a character. Because I like he's an android, but then he wants to be human, but then there's thoughts he might be human, but then he finds out it's not, but he still does something human-like. That was more than I saw in Blade Runner. It's just, here's this bitch who... I don't think they had good chemistry. I don't think him, what's her name? Einhorn. Fucking Ace Ventura.
I know who you're talking about.
I forgot her fucking Sean Yun.
Right.
I don't think they had the best chemistry, honestly, for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't love that film, but I like the sequel more, honestly. I'm alone in that, but I do like Blade Runner 2049 more. I honestly did. Aside for the Jared Leto stupid shit. They could cut that out, but Ridley Scott's biggest flex is like he storyboarded the entire script of Alien, convinced Fox, but it was definitely a team effort. Yeah, Ridley Scott did a great job. I think it's his best film, the first Alien. And then Black Rain is great. G.I. Jane I liked. Fuck
Mm-hmm.
Jada Pinkett.
G.I. Jane too.
Yeah. Body of Lies I found boring as shit. But
Oh man, yeah. Jeez, I haven't seen that in so long. Yeah, kind of forgot about that one.
yeah, Guy on Hill shit over O'Bannon in the DVD. Yeah. Well, I mean, they were dicks anyway. Geiler and Hill, to be honest. They always thought Dan O'Bannon sucked. But Dan O'Bannon did work. Without him, there wouldn't be Alien, so
Yeah.
they probably maybe brought the blue collar aspect. So I would give Geiler and Hill credit for that. Because I
Mm-hmm.
don't think the original script had that blue collar feel, which helps Alien. But
Mm-hmm.
O'Bannon deserves credit as well.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't give a shit about the new Tron film. The fact there's another Tron movie is like, really? After so long, another Tron film? Really? And it's gotta be Jared Leto? Why? Why Jared Leto? Fucking stupid. That's just me, though. And no, Dab, I don't give a shit about a Mortal Kombat sequel. The first film was shitty enough.
Favorite Michael Crichton film?
Run away from me.
I was gonna say, I'm assuming he's talking about like directing, not his writing.
We'll add that too.
Okay. Um, the core idea, I think, of Jurassic Park is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
That has been sorely buried and almost non-existent in all the newer movies, which I haven't even seen, but I could just tell that that's not anywhere near his original thing. So maybe that one.
You think Scarlett Johansson has that in the new?
Fucking Scarlet. She's nice to look at, but I could give a shit about the new Jurassic World shit or whatever it is called now.
Rebirth,
I don't give a fuck.
Afterbirth.
Right. No more birth. Just end that franchise.
I didn't see the Black Phone 2 trailer. I know Mark did. You said it looked good or decent.
I like the cinematography in it. They completely rip off. I wish we could watch it on here without them like striking us.
Yeah.
But you will know the scene where it's completely ripped off from Curtains. The ice skating scene, the only scene people talk about.
Okay. They
Curtains.
really. Wow. Okay.
It's complete rip off, but it looks cool though.
Isn't he
But
like a ghost in this?
that's the way it seems, but maybe it's a bit of misdirection. It looks like he's affecting things in like the actual real world. So I would assume that that's what it is though.
Well,
Yeah.
what else would it be? He died in the first.
Right. Yeah. So I would think that that's what it is. Has to be.
I didn't see it because I liked the first one, but I don't think you needed a sequel.
No, it didn't. It didn't really need it at all. I mean, that's kind of the only way you could have done one, I guess, if you just lean even further into the supernatural realm of things.
No, yeah, it's a great set. I had that DVD set. I got the Blu-ray set.
Yeah, it is.
Those documentaries are, though they are great documentaries. So I agree with you. And I didn't watch it, but I have the Aliens like 5-hour documentary that someone gave me because I'm like, I'm not paying $100 for it.
Yeah, if it wasn't so long, it'd be interesting to watch that and do like a commentary over it or something like that. But that's too damn long.
Yeah. Yeah, in the original script of Alien, they were treasure hunters. Yeah. That's cool. There's a more common game collection, Gabo. I don't know anything about it, but that's cool. Um,
That's an interesting question, Preminator. What do you think about that?
what
Oh, here, I'll just highlight it. That.
I would say the best of theirs, Cameron. It's just he didn't make as many movies. Spielberg. I don't remember the last Spielberg film I liked.
Ready Player One, I thought was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that, but
Yeah.
before that, like I don't know, like
That one I just thought was like, you notice that the movie. I just, I don't know, novelty or reference the movie.
yeah, I could see that.
But the characters I thought sucked. The story was kind of meh. Wasn't much of a story. It's just, hey,
No,
you remember this? You remember Iron Giant? You remember that character? You remember Back to the Future, DeLorean?
mm-hmm.
That was like it. But as a movie,
Yeah, I mean, it's not like a real deep narrative or anything, but I had fun watching it in 3D. I think it's best suited watching it that way because it is supposed to be like this visual, like roller coaster,
yeah.
along with all these characters that you like from various films in the studio like library. So
If the characters were worth a shit,
yeah,
I didn't give a shit about the characters. Like the lead guy, I'm like, this guy seems like a wimp.
he's a pussy too.
He's a pussy. He is a pussy.
Yeah. Back to the question though. Yeah, I would say as a director, see, Cameron doesn't have as many under his belt, but like all the ones that he did in a row, I enjoy.
Yeah.
Like the first, what, five of his career, I enjoy all those. And those are some of my favorite movies. While Spielberg has been a very, very good filmmaker, I think. I don't think he's ever set out to make a bad film or just show up to just punch in the time clock and just, do something.
Well,
Um,
you talking about Spielberg?
yeah.
Jurassic Park 2 was. I can't. You don't think he did it? He punched in the clock for
If
that?
if he hadn't done the second book and he made the second movie, I'd say that. But I could see why he wanted to do it just because of the second book. Like
But look at I looked at the film. I'm like, that looks like someone just punched the clock.
yeah, I mean, I just don't think that second one is very good. Just the whole story, like it's just not as interesting as the first one all around. So yeah, I don't think it was ever going to be good. Regardless, I'm not a fan of Jurassic Park 2 either. So I get you. Yeah, I'll probably say Cameron for me.
Yeah, Cameron for me. My favorite James Cameron is Aliens. My favorite Spielberg. I would say Jaws, but I always go back to Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Raiders is fucking.
It's between those two.
Great. Yeah. Yeah. So if he probably had as long of a filmography, and who knows, maybe he'll get, a lot more in before he's gone. But yeah, so far, like his stuff in the last
There'll just be
decade
more
or so,
avatars.
yeah, I don't give a shit about that.
You don't like Avatar?
Whatever.
You only Avatar, Mark?
No, I don't.
You're supposed to, though.
Why? Why is that?
I don't know. I was told you're supposed to like Avatar. You hate her if you are. You're just racist against blue people. Why are you racist, Mark? Why do you not like blue people?
Yeah,
You don't like the Blue Man Group?
No, never seen him live.
Fuck Avatar.
Preminator, I know what you're talking about. I've heard him talk about that. He was going to make it pretty crazy. All his ideas sounded pretty wild, but I know he said after he saw Spielberg's, he was glad that Spielberg did it and not him. And it was kind of a, what didn't he say? I think he was like, what he was going to go for would have been too crazy and too violent. And Spielberg did a movie for everybody.
Well, I'd rather have seen James Cameron's than. I like Jurassic Park, but I would like to have seen his more.
Yeah.
Dinosaur film, too crazy, too violent, sign me up. You should do that now instead of fucking Avatar 3, 4, fucking 5. And how much more money does he need? I mean, he's got enough goddamn money. He don't need it. How much more money does he need?
No.
And
Doesn't
I like
have the
yeah,
long. Well,
the long
Brazy
what?
says longevity. Cam doesn't have the longevity that Spielberg has.
Who said that?
Hold on, it just the chat moved. Where is it? Right there.
What do you mean by longevity, though? I mean, like Terminator, Aliens, like they. I just like Spielberg, like Indiana Jones trilogy, Jaws, and stuff.
Mhm.
I mean, yeah, I think there's kind of equal. Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, just in terms of replay value, there's a lot of Spielberg stuff that I like to rewatch. But it's almost hard to compare because the filmography, like the count, just isn't the same. I mean, Spielberg's got so many more movies. You know what I mean? I mean, he started earlier than Cameron, and Cameron, like now, his stuff is so fucking far spaced out. Like, who knows how many more he's gonna have in him before he's gone? So
You rewatch ET.
yeah, see, like I like ET, but I don't watch it every fucking month or even every year. Same thing with like, there's other shit like Lincoln, like like
I saw that.
I don't need to rewatch that. You know what I mean? Like it just,
Yeah.
and that's the thing with Spielberg. While talented, sometimes shit like that, not specifically Lincoln, but just certain things, you know how it's going to end. It's a Spielberg movie. He doesn't really go to certain places and take chances on certain things, like especially in terms of violence. That's just not his thing. That's not the type of director he is.
Yeah, I
But you can
didn't
say
give
the same for Cameron now. He doesn't go that way anymore. He doesn't like guns.
because he's a pussy.
Yeah, that's going to be the title of this show.
Who are the pussies? And James Cameron became a pussy. He got surgery and got his dick cut off and sent to Linda Hamilton in the mail. She'll wear like a necklace like Dolph Lundgren wears ears. So Cameron lost his fucking dick in the war of Skynet. By the way, I concur. Yes, not the first one because I think the first one's shit. But the sequel 2 and 3 I like. Get them out. Fuck the first one, but 2 and 3 I like. Get them released.
Yeah.
Have you seen those?
Yeah, been a long time. I've purposely not gone back to them just because I want to see them cleaned up in some sort of physical release.
No, they're too busy releasing bullshit. No, E.T. the game sucks as well. I don't hate E.T. the movie, but the game sucks.
What was the first movie that scared you?
I don't know. I don't know. I can't remember that far back. Early Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I don't know if that was the first, but it's the first I remember.
Mm-hmm. I'd say the first Nightmare and the first Hellraiser. I was very, very, very young, and at that point, I'm pretty sure some of the sequels were out for Nightmare, but I didn't see them that way. I saw everything in order. Same for Hellraiser. I saw it in order. So I'd probably say those two.
Yeah. Let's see. I forgot where the hell I was at. Yeah, I mean, there's violence. Like Schindler's List and Saving Private Ryan are pretty violent. Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't want to make that like to be a point that like you need violence to make a good film, but because you really don't. But I just meant like as far as he's become somewhat predictable for the type of film that he's going to. And I think as a director, regardless of how much talent you have, the last thing you want to do is be predictable. So that's just my take. I mean, the only thing predictable you have is like that you're going to make a great film. That's it.
Yeah, Alligator was a fun one, Carta. I like Alligator. The sequel, not so much. The first one's really good. You saw Alligator, right?
I did.
You see the sequel?
Unfortunately. Yeah, not a big fan of that one. But I do like the first one. That was Louis Teague, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Director of Navy SEALs. We should need it on 4K. I know they talked about we talked about it last night, but I don't know why I'm bringing it up again. Just because the Sleepaway Camp 2 and 3 thing, where it's like the guy's like, I got all these features I could have done, but they didn't ask me. And it's like,
I will never understand that.
I don't know why they didn't ask me. I did the stuff before back in the day, but I could have gotten more stuff for them and a uncut of Sleepaway Camp 3 and interviews, and they didn't ask me.
Cost cutting like crazy. They would have had to have paid them, and they didn't want to, so they were like, fuck it. Everybody's been clamoring for these to come out, so we're going to do them, and we'll make our money because it's our own in-house material that we have, and we don't have to pay anybody else.
Probably the same reason Time Cop has nothing. Cheap.
Right. Speaking of that, I need to get that ESC version of it.
What the hood and like the
well,
the hoodie.
It's like a duffel bag and
yeah,
or is it a whole cop uniform in there too?
Oh, I don't know. It could be.
I can't remember it. Let me see if I.
I'm surprised you didn't get that already.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's hard to pre-order that kind of stuff because their site is very funny about shipping stuff to the US. And then you could buy it off their Amazon, but then you'd be paying a pretty hefty price for shipping because, I mean, you know, obviously Prime's only going to matter for a US account. So it's a little tough to get that one. I'm going to have to pay a nice penny, but I would like to have a good version of it, and I damn sure don't want to give the money to Scheme Factory for it.
And who is releasing overseas?
A company, it's a French company called ESC.
Okay.
You find it?
I have, no, I have to look at it for a bit.
Oh, okay.
It would take me a bit to find it.
It looks cool.
Oh, thank you, Freddie Lit. I appreciate it. Here's a random question. What do y'all think is on the other side of a black hole? Amber Heard's ass. Something with Amber Heard's face. Well, I mean, obviously in reality you'd be dead, but the other side of a black hole. A penis. I'm trying to think.
I don't know. Well, I mean, if you look at what a black hole is made up of, um, it could the theory of like gravity manipulation. If you could create gravity, then you could manipulate time and all sorts of other things, at least based off what we know about physics. So maybe the past or the future. But I don't think anybody's ever going to be brave enough to fly into one and prove what's on the other side.
Yeah, probably just another part of the universe, like Event Horizon. Like you just,
So it's hell.
well, not hell, but you just pushed a lot further than you thought you'd be. I don't think it'd be as interested people. It'd be like a lot of hype, like a lot of things. It'd be a lot of hype and not much payoff. It's like, oh, this is exciting, and then it's just a bunch of more stars. It's a bunch more black night and stars. I'm just cynical. It'd just be disappointing. That's what I think. It would just be disappointing, like a lot of things.
It'd be cool to find out, though. I'm interested in seeing if they ever do, like, fly into one or put like some kind of drone in there.
Yeah.
McConaughey in Interstellar.
Oh god.
Yeah.
And
I know that ending is so divisive.
It's just a waste of fucking time, that ending.
You liked the movie up until that point, I'm sure.
Yeah, I didn't mind it. McConaughey was good. It had beautiful visuals.
Yeah.
But that ending was so fucking... like, what? That was my reaction. Like, really? Like, it's us in the future, even though in the first go around, humanity would be dead anyway, extinct because of what happened. So how the fuck are there us in the future? But then it's supposed to be this whole whatever. It's supposed to be a paradox. I get it, but goddamn, man, like why? Power of love.
Yeah, it's the power of love.
Yes,
it transcends space and time and all that.
I'm sure.
Predator, I do like it. Yes, I actually prefer Norton to Ruffalo, but I don't think they're. That's a thing. That's just we're never gonna revert. Ruffalo's the guy now.
Unfortunately, because that guy's a pussy. Mark Ruffalo is a pussy.
What's he a pussy for? What happened? What did he do?
He's one of those guys that very, very woke, very, very whiny. He's a guy that will defend pedos. Like he's literally done that.
Oh, okay.
Like, no, this guy, you can't, they should have another chance. I'm like, fuck you.
You don't believe in rehabilitation?
Not if you do that. No, you deserve a bullet in the head on TV or out in public. If you do that to a kid, take an axe to your fucking head. I would not shed a tear. I don't care.
Yeah,
people
blame you on that.
People say that's. I don't care if you're doing that to a kid. You deserve a shotgun to the face. No more. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just me. That's just me. I do not speak for Mark, so blame it on me.
No, I mean I don't disagree. Like,
yeah, I mean, yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
It's just one of the worst things I think you can. Well, I mean, of course, murder is pretty fucking terrible, but like all things considered, if there's like levels to it, I'd say that's like right there with murder.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
I was going to answer Carter's question.
I like it. I saw it in the theater. I think it's interesting.
Cool
Interesting take
visual
on it.
style. Yeah, cool visual style. I like it.
Kind of a deep film about
Mm-hmm.
oppressed memories and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't say I know not to get political. The whole thing with Elon Musk saying Trump's on the Epstein list because they had a big breakup now.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty bold claim. I guess people knew. They just don't know. I don't know. This is a weird thing that all this bullshit happened and this all fucking joke.
Yeah, I mean, I saw that documentary where there's like footage of them hanging around each other,
Yeah.
and they were leaning over and talking to each other. And then I think I don't know if that was his first term or if it was this term, but I did see a video of Trump saying like, "Yeah, I never gave a shit about that guy. I never liked him." Like, that's not what I saw. You go back and watch that video, you clearly see you guys are getting along pretty well. And if you don't like somebody, why the fuck are you talking to them?
I don't know. I don't know.
Anyway, fuck those guys. I don't give a shit about any of the Epstein. Well, he's gone now anyway, but Trump and Musk, fuck them.
Really?
Silver wings. Sorry, go ahead. That's such a random question.
Oh, about the Hulk, yeah.
Yeah, about the Hulk thing.
Really? I didn't know about that. Ketamine must be a hell of a drug.
He looked like he was high on something that one time when he was like standing near Trump and he was like his eyes were all over the place. And yeah, it's been a meme on the internet for a while. He was definitely out of it.
Well, several. It could be a number of things. It could be when did Elon find out? It could be people ignore shit until it serves their purpose, and then when they have no purpose to serve, then they'll bonfire the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole lot of things that could be. Until it serves my purpose, I'll ignore shit. You never know. Fuck all that. That's why I don't trust any politician. I hate them all.
Even Arnold, when he was the governor.
He was awful, governor. He's too busy fucking maids. Not even in the ass, but getting pregnant and having babies with maids. I said he was too busy doing that instead of taking care of California. What's going on in California, Governor? I cannot do this. I need to fuck the maid. I need to come. The coming. Just like it's fucking. He's pumping into the maid.
Pretty much, yeah.
So.
I don't know, Predminator. That's probably more of a question for Matt. I think he liked it more than I did. I was just kind of meh on it.
Yeah, I liked it, and you only need one film. Not every film needs a sequel. But I liked Hard Eyes. Not every film needs a sequel. One and done's fine.
Yeah. It just, this day and age, it's going to be the thing where it's diminishing returns.
Yeah.
It's because at that point, it'll never end. It takes off, and it's this big franchise, and it's just going to get worse over time.
And Tom, March saw Until Dawn. He liked it. I have not seen it. I haven't been requested, so I didn't see it. So, yeah, the maid didn't even look that hot. It looked like too. So,
I don't even remember what she looked like. I'm trying to think about it.
An ugly maid. I don't know.
It was just what was around at the time. Easy access, I guess.
Yeah, in more ways than one. She Vacuum and bent over, easy access.
He's like, hey, you missed a spot over there. She like goes to check it out. Oh man.
How would Arnold talk to her, Mark? Yeah, you have a great impression.
Do I really?
Yeah.
Oh god.
See the maid's like vacuuming by the couch.
You missed a spot over there.
So what else would he say? About bending over or
I don't know. I ain't gonna go down that road.
check the bedroom?
Yeah, something like that, maybe.
How would he put it, Mark?
How would he say it? Like, check the bedroom. Sorry, were you gonna say something?
No.
Okay, I was gonna go back to the chat. Just the Spider-Man thing.
No.
Uh,
Does that have a maid in it?
I mean, I've seen some stuff on it. Do I have any faith? No.
I don't know about I don't care about new Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, I mean, all I've seen currently were like villain choices, and from what I saw, they weren't anything I'd be interested in seeing.
Not friend by friend. Mark liked Sinners a lot more than me.
Yeah, I did like it more than him.
Yeah. I didn't care for all the dancing.
I've been able to teach you a thing or two.
Yeah, well.
You don't want to do the dance and jig?
No. Pootie Tang afraid got fingered. Pauly Shore's son-in-law. Jeez. I don't. Neither. They're both pretty bad.
Jesus, Pootie Tang. That was a one-time watch for me. I'd probably say Freddie got fingered. But they're both bad. I mean, shit. It's so bad.
So's Freddie got fingered.
I mean, here's the thing. Like, when you start adding in, like, CGI and he's, like, whipping guys with his ponytail, it takes it to another level of shit, but it's not far off. So, I mean, I don't disagree with you, but
Wasn't he, like, jerking off animals or something in that movie? Or, like...
I'm trying to think. Was it? Probably. It's been so long since I've seen that. But yeah, I mean, knowing Tom Green, like, there's a good chance that did happen. Yeah, he was crazy. He was very crazy back then.
Oh, yeah, the Spider-Man. Yeah, the stuff with, like, there's going to have the Hulk and the Punisher in it. Even though it's PG-13, so I don't know how it's going to work with the Punisher in it, but okay.
He'll show up for one scene, just give him some advice and leave.
Great. That's what people want.
Yeah.
Freddy Got Fingered owned by Disney. Well, that's one good thing. Don't let it get out again.
I don't think we're getting a sequel.
Good. Avengers Doomsday, that already got delayed, and I don't care. And it's going to have like every hero you don't give a shit about, like Shang-Chi and Thunderbolts, and remember all the people you don't give a fuck about? They're in this movie as the new Avengers. Like, even, okay, who are the Avengers in the new Doomsday? Who would be the new Avengers?
The Thunderbolts and Spider-Man and I guess
They haven't mentioned Spider-Man. There's talk that he won't even be in Doomsday.
I saw that, but then I saw something else about like he will have a smaller role in it. Yeah, I think they save everybody for Secret Wars. That's like going to be the big thing. I could see Dolph Lundgren coming in for that one, do Punisher, his version.
No.
He won't be the only one, but I mean, there'll be multiple characters of everybody. They're going to do the whole thing.
I don't know if they'll do that.
I think they might. I think it's for that one. I think it's very possible. Again, it won't be a big thing. It'll just be something small that they just throw in, much like some of the smaller stuff that they threw in for Deadpool Wolverine.
That's
Just
definitely desperation then.
Yeah.
It's going to be a shitty movie.
All of them, or just that one?
Well, both of them. Doomsday's. Like, do you give a fuck about Shang-Chi? Or fucking.
No, I don't.
Or whoever the hell else going to be in it? Namor.
Yeah, it's.
That's what I mean. Like, who you don't give a fuck.
Right. Director-wise, you like the Russos, right?
But they did those last two Avengers films I didn't like.
Right. So if it was more in the vein of Winter Soldier,
I just rather have them not make it.
Just honestly. Don't do anything.
Because, like, who are you going to have to star in it?
Mm-hmm.
That's my question. Thunderbolts, do people really give a fuck about that?
Apparently not. The box office is
exactly
great.
Shang-Chi, whoever the hell was in Black Panther, Wakanda forever and ever and ever. Who else? The Ironheart female, what was that? Yeah. Deaf? Wasn't there like a deaf hero, female hero on a TV show? Echo.
I haven't watched any of the TV shows, so I don't even know.
So who you don't give a fuck about? Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, you'll have the Fantastic Four. You don't want to see Pedro lead the way.
No, I'm tired of Pedro Pascal. I'm sick of seeing his face. There's another guy who's a weirdo.
Just off acting ability, or just
like he was doing a party, and then he's like, he has this thing here, and he's sucking it off, like some like thing, and he's like doing this, and his mouth's like doing this, like at a part. I swear to God.
Let's see this if you can bring it up.
I don't know if I can find it. I don't know if I can even find the damn thing now. I'd have to take them. I don't know if I can find it because I didn't like save the video or anything.
Is that sarcasm, Neopunk, or are you being serious? I think he might be trolling. I don't know.
Let me see. I got to see if I can actually, because sometimes this thing screws up with the sharing.
Okay.
Let's see, is this the one? Let me see if I can make that bigger.
He's licking on like a rainbow stick or something. Or
yeah, look at this. Stick.
He's feeling the music.
Yeah, especially right here. He's feeling something, all right. Right there.
Should be his avatar. Somebody's gonna screen cap that. Wow, I have not seen that before. Is that like recent or something?
Yeah, because I guess that's represents Pride Month.
Oh, okay.
Is pretend to suck dick, I guess.
That's a weird way to. Is he gay
No,
or
he's
okay?
straight, but he's like,
Okay.
hey, let me pretend to suck dick to
I don't
show my.
even know if like the people at the Pride thing would even like him doing that. Like, it's like, dude, you're not even gay. What are you doing? Might come off more offensive than anything.
Jesus. Yeah, taste the rainbow. Should be a profile pic Instagram exactly.
Yeah, somebody's gonna screen cap that. It's gonna be somebody's avatar. I guarantee it.
Man, people just and he's like Carter said, he's like in everything. Just they do that all the time. Put in everything.
I saw some people talking earlier about 28 years later.
Yeah.
Are you gonna check that out?
I like 28 Days Later. Weeks. I I like less now than I did back then. I don't know. It's just because it's not really now you could call that any movie. Like I don't know what relation that really has to the earlier films. Just like okay, it's Rage Virus, but obviously they probably don't be a bit different now since it's been so many years. They're not going to have really any of the characters, so like, it's just going to be another infected movie. I don't know. I guess we'll see. And it's the start of a new trilogy, I guess. So I don't know.
You like Boyle as a director?
Yeah, I do. I wasn't. I wasn't looking forward to I wasn't asking for a sequel. So I
Okay.
thought, like the first film, I think we all is all you needed. So I don't know. It just there's nothing in that made me intrigued by it.
What in particular in the sequel that makes you like it less now? Like, is there something? Did you just watch it too much, or was it like just a
No,
change?
I saw it again a few years ago. The kids were really annoying. They just made every stupid decision known to mankind. That I'm like, let these fucking kids die. It's so stupid. And then they did Jeremy Renner killed, which I thought he was like the best character.
Oh yeah, by far.
And then I think Anthony Mackie's in there. Then he gets killed, and I just the kids really annoy me. Watch it again, and their decisions and the stupid choices they make, and the stupid things they do, really annoy the piss out of me. Watch it again. I'm like, you fucking assholes. Fuck these kids. Hope they die.
Yeah, it's one I need to revisit. I might revisit it before watching the new one that comes out. Although I don't think it has any ties to the sequel,
No,
nor to the first film technically. Even though I know Murphy's in one of the new movies in the trilogy, I don't think he's in this one.
no, he's not.
Yeah, I think it's the next one that he's in. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I would have been fine with them like ending it right here. That would have been a lot more appealing than starting a new trilogy. They were saying like, hey, we're going to end it right here. We're going to have our 28 trilogy.
And that makes me less interested because that means there won't be an ending.
Right. Exactly. I get that.
And no, I don't care about the Rambo prequel, Daniel. Fuck that.
Stallone producing.
Doesn't matter. I don't know if he is. Even if he is, I don't need.
Still no faith in it.
I don't need to see someone else play Rambo.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about what happened. I got enough info what happened in Vietnam. I don't need to see it. I could see it in my head. I don't need it explained to me. It's like Prometheus. I don't need to explain where the Jockeys came from.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, leave a bit to the imagination, for crying out fucking loud.
I will say that probably is one of the worst things that they could do with stuff like a prequel, where they feel the need to explain, not necessarily just explain, because that's kind of the point of a prequel, but
Over-explain.
explain. Exactly. That's what I was going to say. Like it's really hard to walk the fine line of just giving the audience just enough to where like they buy what you're selling and then like they don't question it. And I don't think that this day and age, especially, that they can walk that fine line. I mean, shit, look at the last Rambo movie.
Yeah.
So,
and when it's not Stallone, then Rambo's just going to be another typical action film.
right, yeah, I see that.
Just another whoever they get. It's just going to be another typical action film. It's other than the name. It's like that Hannibal Rising.
Oh shit!
Remember that?
I do remember that.
Whoa, we're going to do a prequel to no one gave a shit about
Yeah.
Hannibal Rising. It's the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that
Rambo Rising.
flopped so fucking hard.
Yeah.
Nobody talks about that now.
Yeah, I barely remembered it before now. And you did, yeah. Did you? What was the last time you thought of that movie?
Probably when they announced the physical media release of it, and then before that, I couldn't even tell you. Unless like I was having a conversation with somebody about movies and they were talking about the franchise. But other than that, I never go visit the film or watch it or anything. I definitely don't own it. So. But I own the other ones, just not that one.
Yeah. 28 Days Later will always look like digital video crap, makes it timeless. Yeah, I saw it in the theater, and I could tell, but
good point, Carter. I could agree with that. Does give it another quality that you wouldn't be able to get on like 35 or shooting it digitally.
True.
Like, well, at least digital nowadays, digital. But the DV back then, yeah, gives it a whole other feel.
My favorite scene in Rambo Last Blood, the end credits. Because it was over. I didn't have to fucking watch it anymore. Yeah, prequels, very rarely do you have a decent one. I mean, technically, Temple of Doom is a prequel. Technically.
Right. Technically.
I like Missing in Action to the beginning. It wasn't meant to be a prequel at first.
Didn't his brother do that one?
No, it was a third one, I think he did.
Okay. I know he did one of them.
Yeah, the third one.
Okay.
But prequels, I mean, not big on prequels. Not a lot of great ones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we were having this discussion on Friday Night Lives.
Yeah.
On one of those episodes. And we were scratching our heads trying to come up with something. You couldn't really make like a top 5 list, I don't think.
It'd be very hard.
It'd be very, very hard. Shit, I'm trying to think right now. I can't think of anything.
Well, you like Pearl, right?
I guess that's a prequel. Yeah, I guess I did like that.
I mean, well, you had the I don't give a fuck. I looked it up.
That's an interesting one, Neopunk. I could agree with that, but the plot armor thing does kind of throw a wrench in some of that, the storytelling, but still pretty well done for what they had to work with.
Yeah, that's also another thing with prequels is that it's more advanced than the future ones. That so like they'll do a prequel to like Prometheus. There's so much advanced tech compared to what you see in Alien, but it takes place all these years before it. So
Right.
fucking stupid. Daniel, I liked Over the Top. Whatever. I mean, if people want to watch it, fine. Not everyone's going to be into it, but I love the film. Are there any releases, physical releases, you look forward to?
The most immediate one that comes to mind is Swordfish, which I enjoyed when I saw in the theater way back in 2001, I believe it was.
Yeah.
And that's just kind of my thing, like the cyberpunk hackers type thing. And I do like the movie Hackers as well, even though it is kind of ridiculous, but there's still a charm to it that I enjoy. All those kinds of movies that like involve stuff like that, where you're using computers. That's one of the main reasons other than the action, Live Free or Die Hard, I really, really enjoy. All the stuff that he had done as a cop facing all these other terrorists and crime guys. But it's like, well, cyber terrorism is a really big problem nowadays. So it fit with the time. And I appreciate that storyline. And I've heard people say that that's not a great Die Hard movie, but it's a fun movie. But I still always like the first four. I don't like the fifth one, but the first four I enjoy.
No, I agree with you. I fully agree with you.
Yeah, that fifth one was a shit show.
I fooled myself when I liked it in the theater because I'm like, it can't be bad. It's a Die Hard movie. Then I saw it at home and it was so shit. I fooled myself in the theater.
How'd you fool yourself?
Because it's a big screen. I have fond memories of watching the fourth one and the third one in the theater. And I'm like, oh, it's John McClane, and I like Bruce Willis, and it's a big screen. It's a Die Hard film. So I'm just enjoying the moment.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm enjoying the moment more. I think there are people that do this a lot more than they want to realize.
It's a lot of audience reaction too. Like
not audience reaction, it's just not really thinking about and just letting the pictures and nostalgia and fondness of the character overtake what's actually happening. And like Die Hard 4 was the same, but then I saw it at home and I still really enjoy it. The fifth one I saw it at home and I just noticed all the problems. The nostalgic glasses are off. And that's the start of me taking those nostalgic glasses off and just being much more critical of movies and much more critical where that's why I'm very much the opposite where nostalgia doesn't do much for me because I just see how it could blind someone. Whether they admit it or not, it could blind someone.
That's very interesting. I don't know if I've ever heard you say that. Is there any other times that that's happened where like nostalgia took over and you were like, this is cool and I enjoy it, but then you watch it again later and you see, this nostalgia's worn off?
It wasn't nostalgia, but just apologetic cop out. Because I was like really into Bruce Willis and Kevin Smith. I'm like, oh, they get to work together, and
okay.
Then I'm like, no, this wasn't good at all. So, and I don't know, it was around the same time era, so yeah, just much more cynical.
That didn't work for Clerks 3, huh?
No, that was bad. First time I saw it, bad second time I saw it.
Speaking of him, I mean, I'm sure you've seen Dogma 2 is something that he's talking about doing. He's going back to the well again. More Dogma coming. And I liked the first Dogma, but I mean,
I love Dogma.
A lot of that, and that's a cool concept. It's a fun ensemble cast. I think some of the comedy, while immature, still has a certain charm here and there because it's just the Kevin Smith style that we like. And him trying to do that now, I don't see that working. And so much of that, at least to me, and I'd love to hear your opinion on this. Ben and Matt were like a good anchor for that movie.
Yeah.
Like having them as the lead. Well, I guess they're kind of the leads.
Well,
But
so was Alan Rickman.
Right. Rickman as well.
He's
Yeah.
gone.
There you go. So without all that, I don't know how it would work. I don't know what the fuck you'd make it about. Like, it's a one and done story.
Yeah.
And even he said, he's like, I can't fuck this up. I'm going to make it good. It's going to work. And I'm like, dude, you're just hyping yourself up. Don't fucking do it. Like, if you know how much people love it, why would you want to fuck with it?
He did it for Clerks 3 and look what happened. So you don't care.
Yeah.
He can't write anymore. He cannot write a movie to save his life anymore.
You saw his last film though, right?
The 4:30 movie, yeah.
Yeah. And you sort of liked it, right?
It wasn't as bad, but I wasn't really big on it.
Okay.
Like, there were moments, but I'm like, God, this guy still can't write for shit anymore. I wasn't big on it. I wasn't that impressed. It just wasn't as egregious as Clerks 3 or fucking Tusk or something.
Yoga
Hosers. Like, compared to those, it's better, but
yeah, I mean, I kind of feel the same way. Like it reminds me more of some of what he used to do, but it's like the fumes of what he used to do in the past.
Yes,
exactly. It didn't. I don't think that he can land the plane on that runway anymore, for a lack of a better term. Like it just that plane's crashed and it's burned and it's over. Like I think he should just do his podcasts and stuff and don't mess with Dogma, man. Why would you even? I don't know why you'd want to do that. I mean, unless he's just going back to the well.
Because he's 9/11.
God, I wouldn't say that, but
he's just 9/11 nowadays. Trash everything.
Yeah. I mean, it sucks because like I was probably just as big of a fan like as you were. I watched all the Evening with Kevin Smith stuff.
Yeah,
those were always fun. So I don't think he'll ever get his mojo back. It's over.
It wasn't just the weed; he just became a pussy. Like he really did. Crying at every trailer, every CW episode, superhero show. He got his dream. I can understand that. But now, think of it this way. This is a guy who was a comic book fan, grew up with this kind of stuff. Now he's rubbing shoulders with people in the industry, getting the right comics, getting the direct superhero episode shows. So now it's like he's going to be less critical. He has less to talk about. He has less to. Those movies were kind of, what does he have to talk about? What does he have to discuss?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I have to relate to directed a superhero show or show a scene where a character cries at some trailers.
So a lot of it, you think, is it was because those earlier films were more personal. Like he had something to say, but like now he
has nothing to say. He's sold out. He's complacent. There's no other stories for him to tell. Mm-hmm. And that's when you start to realize that's what made him a good writer back then, was because he had something to say, either passionate like the balls and stuff that he would do so that he could relate to in his own life, which was more interesting back then. What's he going to relate to now? Casting his daughter and stuff.
Right. I don't. I've heard that from somebody else that I'm friends with. He said that the weed did kill his career. I don't. I've always maintained that that's not really it, just because so many other directors smoke weed and it doesn't affect their work. So it probably is, like you said, like he is complacent. Although at the same time, I do think he longs to be the writer and filmmaker um, that he was back then, or at least have that same adulation for his work that he did have back then. And if anything, maybe the weed did sort of make him lose a lot of his inhibitions about him over analyzing his work. And maybe back then, because he was over analyzing and trying to get everything so perfect, and it had a signature style, and maybe that's gone. So it could be a lot of things. I don't think we'll ever really know. I'm just throwing shit out there.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I don't know.
And he became a pussy.
Lost his song, like Shank song, took it. He lost something. That's for sure.
His balls.
You could say that. That's definitely one way to look at it.
But I'm probably going to call it. Yeah, I've been on for about almost 4 hours. And even with Friday Night Lives, usually be over by 11 or so. So it's almost midnight.
Yeah. We haven't done one of these in a long time. So other than Friday Night Lives, we definitely got to get back on here and just do some more of these.
Yeah.
And yeah, next time I'll be in at the beginning and not like an hour and a half in or whatever.
Well, it makes sense. You're working and getting home from work and all that stuff. So I'm sure you haven't even eaten and stuff.
I did cram some food before I came on, but still, I was rushing to get in here.
Hey, Premier, that'd be cool if you did. That'd be always nice. It's always fun to do those. But that's up to you, Preminator.
Yeah, man. I mean, honestly, Preminator, and this will be up to Rambo too. Is like I feel bad. Like I think like we kind of owe you one anyway because I screwed up the last one. So still, I feel bad about that. Sorry about that. That won't happen again though. So whatever you request, I'll be ready.
But I don't know when Friday Night Lives will come back because next week they're doing the Michael Felcher, that old stuff. So if that's the case, maybe the week after, which would be the 20th, maybe.
Yeah, he said he was going to be gone for a while. I think, was it 4 weeks? So this would be the second week. Yeah, I can't remember what he said either.
Because he's at the Monroeville Mall. Next week is the they do the slipcase Felcher thing.
Right, yeah.
And so maybe the week after. We'll see. Not next week, but we'll see. But still, thanks for taking your time, Mark. Very kind of you to do so.
Always fun to get on here and chat. Like, I know we could talk forever, so I'm glad you put an end on this. Like put the cap on it. I could keep going.
Thanks to the people out there who came by. Take care, everyone, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye, everybody.
And